we're not gonna dance anymore. We're just gonna do like we're at a rave now. Like
yeah.
Getting more weirder and more weird. I'm trying to tell you.
Foster throwing some shapes.
Man.
I can't get any more insane than I've ever been, Pete. So that's never changed.
Guys,
for about 1,000 years, brother.
Guys, it is crazy how every day it seems like Thursday for me. It's like here we are on another Thursday, hanging out with you guys. It is an absolute blast, a pleasure. I love it. Carl was a little bit late, so he's going to join us here in a second. Hop in whenever you're ready, Carl.
I'm always ready, man.
There you go. Yeah, you're going.
Get out.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. I tried to reconfigure it, to make things so you can see the new logo, the new branding by J2K Designs.
J2K! He's in there, man. He's here. He's out there.
Good job, J2K. Good job on the design.
What is it? Does he got gang signs? J2.
I almost got myself and I almost got you guys demonetized. Yeah. Let's not talk about gang signs. Little gray wolf salute, huh, Jason?
Hand signs, man. It don't have to be gang signs, just hand signs.
Answer Cliff's question. Oh, sorry. Cliff has asked me what time it is. It's 2 a.m. So.
Yes, we have Jason UK Bears, Jason Nunyabiz hanging out with us tonight from the British Bears show on BCP, the worst half of the Chris Watts duo.
If you didn't feel welcome before, you do now, huh?
I resemble that remark.
Jason, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I know it's late for you. It's great to talk to you again. We know that you're coming in on December 18th. You're hanging out until the 30th. You're going to 2 games with me and my family. Pretty excited about that.
I'm so excited about it. Yeah,
sorry, Chris. Sorry, Chris. I have to apologize to Chris. I feel bad.
That's terrible, man. Wait a minute. Because he just sent me an email saying that he wasn't coming to Chicago and that he was sorry that he wasn't going to see me. What the hell, man?
Chris Watts.
He stood you up, Foster.
I thought we were staying in Foster's basement, so.
Ooh. I can still cancel the
Many
flights.
women like Jason. That came out bad.
Yeah. But no, I'm super excited about it. I can't, starting off with the London game. That's amazing. I'm going to get into that first in October. And then, coming out for December for Shorty's 50th birthday. It'll be my partner's birthday while we're there too. And then we're going to get to 2 games. So I'm going to get to Soldier Field to see the Bears. I'm just, so excited about it. I can't believe it. It's
Jason,
really
is that going to be your first time?
Yeah. Never seen them live before. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool. Huh?
Dude,
you're gonna get a complete Chicago Bear makeover.
Ooh.
I need
seamless, perfect.
I need some special shit coming on from the Bears because they need to give me media passes to at the very least to training camp or something like that. Look at all these British fucks I'm bringing into the country to see the Bears.
Oh, yeah. Bringing these British guys over to see the Bears. You should be getting commission.
Yeah. You should just
they
flex that picture that
invasion again, so you better watch out.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm just
PJ's feeling feisty tonight.
I'm just going.
How much sleep you get last night, PJ?
Well, I got plenty last night.
Oh, okay.
It's today what else you got to worry
about. Okay.
So you're on keep the trigger on pull mode for you? Is that what you're saying?
PJ's going, good night, everybody. Thank you.
I stayed up late for this shit.
Right. Hold on.
Guys, before we get to chat, let me remind you that we are brought to you by BetUS, every sports bettor's favorite sports book. They've got great perks and all that other jazz. Go check them out. Use that link in the description. It's in the channel. Check it out. The description in the channel, bit.ly/BearsCountryPodcast -BetUS. Get 125% sign-up bonus. It's time to start betting on football games again soon. And also, don't forget to download the PSF please download the damn. What are you waiting for? Download the PSF app today. Find the Bears chat. Go in there, upload videos, talk to us. It's like a little mini Twitter. Come on the live game media casts with Lester and I this year. So check that out, guys. Please.
Not that he's begging or anything.
I'm not begging you. I'm just telling you, you're going to love it. It would be so cool for me to be sitting there doing a live game cast with Lester Wiltfong Jr. and have any one of you guys, every one of you guys come in, be able to hop in you can hop in and join us, and you don't have to include your audio feed. It could just, or your video feed. It can just be your audio feed. And you can just talk to us for a few minutes and leave. It's fun.
It is a blast because all I do is make fun of Shorty and then Lester giggles and stuff half the time.
Yes, exactly.
Besides, I can watch the game as I'm listening to these guys or doing whatever I need to do.
And PJ, by the way,
if you're going to bet, please bet responsibly.
Before we get into the conversation of tonight, let's get into chat first and thank all you guys for hanging out with us tonight.
Cliff Victoria, what's happening?
Brian Gilmore.
Doug Van Dorn.
DVD.
Ant Moss.
Happy to hear you're doing better, VHS.
Credits to go to England, Shorty. Get him on it now. He's joining the crew.
Who? Atmos?
Atmos.
Yeah. J2K Designs. Beck X. Thanks for joining us, Beck. Good to see you here. Jason. Vizio Joe.
Creighton Wilfong.
I see a good old John just hanging out in chat, too. Shout out, John.
What is up, John?
Chips Ahoy boy
in the house.
What is up?
Sounds like Foster's alter ego.
He kind of is. He's just a younger version of me.
Eric Harper.
Did you guys Creighton Wilfong?
Oh, that's a great name, by the way. Creighton Wilfong. Not with a T like Lesser Wiltfong, but Creighton Wilfong. Great name. Did I see Leo? Leo Factor.
No.
Great to see you again, Leo Factor.
J2K
Designs.
PJ's going crazy tonight. You love to see it.
Oh, man.
Bizzo Joe.
Oh, I thought you were saying you're off something. Okay.
Hey, Brian,
I'm off the Vizojo. What is that?
I'm scared of PJ tonight.
Me too. I kind of want to move away from him. What if I do that?
Oh no! That Jason's going over there.
Hey, come on! Jason's the guest of honor. Relax.
I know my status. You put me in the little box. Make me look like I'm far away.
Relax. I'm the little guy tonight. Relax.
We have to make it look like you're 5,000 miles away.
Chips
We could get real creative with the design too. We could have this middle icon be lower and have it be like a jail cell. I don't know. There's potential with this. There's potential with this.
I'm not picking up the soap.
My brother.
You said that, not me.
My brother from another.
We still got 5 more minutes to get to the demonetized stage, so let's keep it PG.
Well, I probably already blew it.
Adam Mason Nation.
Adam Mason in the house.
Are we all Masons here tonight again, huh?
No, not tonight, but
we don't have to.
My brother from another mother.
Exactly. We don't have to tell everyone all the time. Adam knows. That's what matters.
PJ, did you see Justin Fields airing it out today in Pittsburgh? What did he say?
Come on! I said we have to get it to 15 minutes to not get demonetized. We don't need PJ swearing. Let's keep it in our pants for 5 more minutes.
I think the worst word I ever heard PJ say was pissed.
I'm down with
PIST.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam Mason. Everyone. Adam Mason already has the answer to the question. You down with BCP?
You know me.
You down with PCP?
You're 4-7, man.
No longer. Now there's going to be a big blue square right in the middle between us.
Right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the middle.
No.
All right, I'm done.
It's going to be 10
No
minutes.
PCP talk.
Yeah, you know me.
Brian Gilmore, by the way, that joke is you don't know it, but you accidentally said you down with PCP when I had you do the recording for that.
That was Brian?
That was Brian.
I didn't know who it was.
He said you down with PCP, and I was like,
yeah.
Chips Ahoy boys got the answer.
It's kind of
to
the
that.
running joke. So Brian, thank you. Just like Cliff, Victoria, thank you for your running joke on the midnight meatloaf. So we appreciate all you guys, your contributions to the show.
Absolutely.
Let's put a smile on PJ's face real quick. A comment from Adam just mentioning kind of what's going on with the Justin Fields situation. I've got to agree with Adam at this point.
I said it right after the trade.
100%.
Hopefully by now, after things have started.
2 4th-round picks next year, baby.
Exactly.
Three. Actually, we have 2 already.
By this point, the Bears fans should have their heads screwed on correctly, right? There's no reason to root against Fields. There simply is not. Maybe in the Super Bowl, I doubt it gets to that point. But
none of us root against him. That's for sure.
Exactly. Everyone should be rooting for Fields to win that job, to get those snaps to help the Bears out. And I like Fields.
Yep.
So why not?
Hey, James Hunter and Kenny popped in here, man. They're in here
Kenny,
hey,
we
what's
got
up,
the stars
Kenny?
out tonight.
What's happening, James Hunter?
what is
my
up,
God.
James Foster? Kenny, by the way, has been on the show before.
Oh.
Many moons ago. But he was on the show.
Was it many?
It was a lot more than it was like 4 more many's than 1 many. It was like
How do we quantify a many?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Hey,
Is that like 6 weeks?
It's really no more than half a moon ago in our term, because you'd say a few moons back.
I thought that was called a fortnight.
Like 30 years ago.
I thought that was called a fortnight.
A quarter of a moon at the most, because he's talking like 2 years ago. I'm just making this shit up, kind of.
But what's a fortnight? It's not the video. Well, it is the video game, but it's technically 2 nights, right?
How about a score?
It comes from 14 nights, doesn't it?
Is it 4
The
scores?
funny thing is, I used to know all that
It's 2
off the
weeks,
top of my
14
head,
nights.
and I can't remember any of it.
I think a score is 20 years, right?
I thought it was scorn. Whenever I heard that term, I thought it was 4 scorns.
It
No,
is
4
20. Because figure out when he did it even. It's 87
Score
years.
is 20 years. You're correct.
Yeah.
What's a month? A scorn?
Oh my god! What is happening? Some
4
weird
scores,
parallel
10
universe.
years.
What is happening? I'm
4
sorry,
scores,
Jason.
10 years.
It comes from a place of admiring.
I am. It's like, ugh.
Fortnite is 2 weeks. No, Adam, it's a video game. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, gentlemen.
Don't get pulled again, Carl.
No promises.
Hang on. Whoa. Did you guys genuinely not know? Do you not use the word fortnight in the US? Do you not
Only
have
for a video game, yeah.
I guess, yeah. That's
About
a common thing.
about 150 years ago, Jason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you kind of
Back
changed
during
a couple hundred years or so ago. You changed stuff.
Yeah, back during Foster's prime.
Yes. No, I was already past my time then, dude.
Right, yeah.
Okay, wait. Explain it, Jason.
What, fortnight?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. It just means if we just say it like you say a week, we say a fortnight. It's like 2 weeks, and I think like I said earlier, I think it comes from 14 nights is obviously 2 weeks. So we say fortnight for 2 weeks.
That makes a lot of sense.
That is it.
So,
Absolutely it.
Yeah.
I just want to state for the record, Jason, we kind of stopped using that term about 1776.
Okay, I apologize.
Okay, I just want to put it out.
No, it's
Should I pull everyone except PJ? I don't know. That was kind of a crazy comment to bust out right there, PJ.
I'm just saying. I mean, was it true?
Yeah, let's
just
just
get educated.
Let's let PJ go tonight. Let's just pull everyone and just PJ consider by himself and be like, hey,
You do not.
Hey, I am used to the spotlight, even when it's all by myself. But because I'm a generous guy, I want guys in there with me. Especially my guy Foster.
PJ looks like
Spaghetti, motherfucker, spaghetti.
tonight.
PJ look like what?
Like somebody gave you some legal hemp gummies.
Well, maybe it's the fact that I actually got some rest last night.
Does BCP pay for those?
Yes.
Only Shorty would know.
One in the post. Oh, and they may not get through. Oh, hang on.
There's a fee charged by BCP if you use them.
Well, on air or not?
Man, I probably owe a lot of money then.
Oh man!
All right.
So you guys want to talk some bears or?
What's that?
Yeah.
Like the animal?
Yeah, like the brown animal that's furry and will.
So who wins, a bear or a gorilla?
I'll tell you what. You know,
Oh.
let's define.
PJ, relax.
No. I was thinking about that thing I've been seeing around on the internet. Would you rather be in a bear? I mean, would you rather be in the woods with a bear or a man?
What?
Like, okay, that's a question.
A bear. I'd much rather be in the woods with a bear.
Jason, my man.
I'd be wearing a jersey. He'd be like, bro. Pick me into his den. We'd sip on some scotch. Talk about the good old days. Fuck some crazy man. We want to do
What are you talking about? I don't know if we should be talking about this, but be honest. Like, imagine like a neo-Nazi with a gun. Like he could take you out in your sleep. Like,
Yeah,
at least the bear is dumb enough to not know.
But you can befriend a bear.
Ow! Go ahead. I set you up. Make a comment about your nuts. Go ahead.
It's charisma.
Shorty's bringing the Riz.
With the blue chew gummies.
Yeah, there's a lot of variables in that question, though, isn't there? Just,
Yeah.
It's the bear.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
No, but my whole
has the
premise
man
is,
got a machine gun in case the bear turns up as well. You know, it's
I
like
don't
there's
care if
a
it's a
whole
koala
load of
bear.
things we need to clarify here.
I just don't care if it's a koala bear. I mean, it's a bear. I risk being in the woods with a guy than with a. I mean,
No, did he?
Oh my God, Jason is on. What's that?
Pause.
right.
That's not the bear's got the
All
balls.
right. PJ, don't set yourself up anymore.
I'm just saying.
You want to be in the woods with a bear.
Oh, the
Bear,
man.
PJ.
Is he naked?
No.
Don't set yourself up anymore, PJ.
I'm gonna have to make an audio clip out of that.
I'm just gonna put it out there.
What's the time stamp?
No.
18 minutes.
Don't say 1776, please. Don't say that.
A fortnight. It was a fortnight back.
Man.
Man. Anyway, the Bears. What about the Bears? For God's sake.
All right. So here's what I kind of want to talk about the thumbnail of the show for anyone that's still hanging around with us. What's up, Robbie?
Robbie, come up.
If you can.
Come
That's
up, no Diddy.
That's what she said. Robbie, come up if you can.
Big Bad John.
Oh man.
Big John.
Bears.
Okay.
You're
Bears?
talking about Big John?
Bears? Bears?
Bears?
You guys wanna talk some
Bears?
Isn't Mongo's
Yeah,
ball
we'll talk
next
about
week?
Bears.
A week from today is Mongo's ball
Yes.
for the going into the Hall of Fame. This kid.
Let us all give a round of applause right now. A week in advance, 7 days to go. Mongo.
Absolutely, man. It took too long, but he's in.
I mean, we did a whole show about it. His stats
He did.
are better
Insane.
than what's his name? Howie Long's. So, I mean, they're at least similar to, if not better than in a lot of categories. So he should have. And we talked about also that how many Bears players are you going to put in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
It's like we're adding what, 2.5 more now.
There's five off of one team, and there could be a couple more off of that team. Honestly,
Right. So he deserves it. It has nothing to do with it's way too late, as far as I'm concerned. It's well deserved. I think I might cry a little bit. I might have a little tear in my eye for Mongo and his family. I kind of talk to his sister a lot on Twitter, just about, I don't talk to her about life, but we tweet about her brother, and he's always very supportive, and so am I of that family. So it's going to be a very special day, I think, for a lot of us Bears fans, myself included. You're the one that has a jersey, Foster.
Dude, saw every game he played as a Bear.
Yeah.
Him and going back then, him and Mike Hartenstein, two of my favorite guys, and nobody remembers Mike Hartenstein. That guy was awesome too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who did I just see was here? Oh, what's the objective with Eric Sullivan?
Oh,
Yes.
what's the objective? Yeah, he's changed his name to What's the Objective with Eric Sullivan.
The objective. All right.
The Objective with Eric Sullivan.
And shout out to John there as well. John has said happy heavenly birthday to Sweetness. He would have turned 71 today. And I just, that was, this arrived today in the mail.
Wow.
Oh my God. That means today is the third. Holy shit. Today is the third anniversary of the first show of BCP right now.
Cheers.
See, look at that. Cheers, man.
Holy shit.
Hashtag not an ad, not affiliated with McDonald's, but cheers to you.
I did not even realize that until right now. The first show was July 25th, 2022.
Okay, guys. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Good night. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Don't worry.
Wow, that just kind of hit me. This is kind of serendipitous.
Cool.
Wow, man. Wow.
What a night. I mean, just what a night.
I'm out of words right now. What do I say?
Good night.
All right, good night, guys.
It's gonna get old fast, but
Oh, you're killing me over here.
Eric Harper.
Yeah, I have some egg rolls, some
Appreciate you, Eric Harper.
dong, and
oh my,
Eric Harper with the $4.99 super chat. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Eric.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you much, my man. Appreciate you, bro.
Wow, thank you. That's just kind of hit me out of the blue, right? As you said that, I'm a little taken off right now.
It's choked up. What do we need to pull you, Shorty? All right, let's talk some Bears, everyone.
Oh, why not?
Chip's is saying, when is the next reunion show? We did a high school reunion show last year, so we'll have to work that out again. A bunch of my guys from high school.
I'm liking the idea of this comment right here, Malort shots.
Malort shots.
It would not take much for us five to get together once Jason's in the IL here. Let's do it. Let's get some Malort shots.
That's another thing I'm very much looking
Come on,
forward
PJ,
to.
are you scared?
I don't
some Malort. Give it a go.
That's what someone who is scared would say, PJ.
Is that someone like the person who's scared to go in the woods with a bear?
No, we have Malort. There'd be nothing to be scared of at that point.
Oh, at that point.
Foster's not drinking.
I've already had it enough times, so I know what it is.
Trust me, we know.
He'll do a shot of water with it.
Just kidding, Foster. Love you, man.
That was great. That was a good one.
Malort and cicadas.
A cicada-infused Malort shot? Sign me far away from that. I do not want to be.
I got some gas, some turpentine, some mineral spirits, some cicada bodies.
I'd rather take on the bear than drink
Benny.
Come on, kitty.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah. So apparently, Benny's had it too. He's had to have it at least once to say that.
Dude, I had it twice the same night, and by the second time I had it, I was like, "Yeah, it's not that bad. It's overrated."
I'll pass. I'll just pass. But so this entire How many guys are left on the Bears from the day Poles took over?
I was gonna try and look that up. I just haven't had the time. I'll get the roster in front of us just so that we could take a quick look.
Off the top of my head, I'm thinking
There's four. There's four, right? Tevin Jenkins, Larry Borum,
Oh yeah,
Jalen Johnson, and Cole Kmet.
Okay.
Maybe a Doug Kramer. I can't tell. I can't remember.
No.
Well, he drafted him. So I mean,
what about a Khalil Herbert?
We're not counting Brisker and Gordon either, because
what about a Khalil Herbert?
I guess you would have to count. I guess you would have to, Khalil Herbert, but he's not.
Hey, Bill Murray was there before he got there.
You relax. That's a legitimate player. You wished him happy birthday on Twitter, man. You tried to call me out one night. I remember this, but he's a legitimate.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah.
Bill Murray, legitimate football player.
62-year-old comedian steps onto the field.
And then, again, chat, this is not a depth chart. And please keep an eye on the last updated. There's an additional linebacker. I don't know what that linebacker position would fit or where this player would fit into, but they did sign a linebacker in the past week or so. But
this is incredible. Talking about this right now. 3 years ago, we were like, how long is it going to take to rebuild a roster? And it takes a mastermind like Poles to pull this off in the fashion that he's done it with.
Absolutely. I keep thinking that totally, just how the turnaround in this roster in 2-3 seasons since he came here is just unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just the night and day, completely changed it over in. And there's difference. And what I love about the way he does things is the money as well. I saw it on one of Swifties. It's the only time I saw it really brief was when Poles took over, we had something like 84 million in dead cap space. What's this?
Yeah.
Sorry, is that okay? What are you telling me?
Adam is asking me to say the name of the linebacker that we signed. I was just having some banter with him, Jason. Sorry, I didn't mean to take away from you.
Oh, okay, that's all right. That's cool. I thought you were telling me to shut up. That's fine. That's understandable.
Absolutely not. You tell me to shut up.
Oh, okay.
You tell me to shut up.
Shut the fuck up, Carl.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we had 84 million of dead cap space when Poles took over. We were still paying for Danny Trevathan until last year.
Yeah, so, this is also the anniversary of no Danny Trevathan.
Yeah,
great point.
The turnaround is incredible. The way he manages all of these pieces is just. He's doing an amazing job.
He did exactly what I wanted Pace to do when he came in. I was like, trade Forte, trade Hester, trade blah blah blah, trade Cutler. Do whatever you can to get picks and build through the draft. Start over through the draft. And yet he did none of that.
Here's another
this
thing.
This line is the exact opposite.
He said he was going to build it. I was just going to say it. He said, it didn't probably work out the way he intended, because I'm sure if the draft position in that first draft, if we had a little better scenario, he might have put more into the offensive line and defensive or offensive line earlier, because you look at the way he did it, he built the team from the back end of the defense up. But that was just because of that draft scenario. I remember that first draft scenario, I was so into it. And after they had gone through the first round, I literally sat there with all the little dumb shit I got, right? And I went through the stats and everything and looked at every player available. And I literally picked Gordon and then Brisker in that draft. So, just what he was the way he was forced into doing this from not the approach that I had originally anticipated prior to that first draft. And I'm sure others didn't, because we've had a problem with the line on and off for how long, man? Seriously. That's always been one of the biggest issues, except for we get one guy and he's good for 2 years and he gets hurt. And then we get another good guy and something happens, or he's gone and plays better for somebody else. But so, I said this, man. Poles, I knew it when he came in. I said, finally, somebody mentioned it last week, the best damn GM that we could get since Jim Finks. And I wholeheartedly agree with that, dude. We've been very fortunate that the Bears actually took some good steps after Ted Phillips decades-long debacle to put some of the right people in position to put this team in a position to be, an annual contender. I'll shut the hell up, man, because I had like three. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
We believe that we're at that point. We believe they're a playoff team. I believe they're a Super Bowl winning team. the first to become the first Super Bowl team with a rookie quarterback of all time, because that's just how I believe this kind of weird serendipitous shit works out with a team like this. I mean, it's probably not going to happen. I'm not banking on it, but I'm just saying, like, that's how this kind of shit happens. It's just like, what? Wait, what? The Bears? The Bears won a Super Bowl with a rookie quarterback? The Bears? It's just, that's how it would be. But this
he just doesn't want to tell Kitty that he bet $1,000 that would happen in Vegas.
Oh God, please.
You got her on the cell phone, Pete?
This is giving me Adam Rank PJ phone call flashbacks.
Shut up. Hey, shut up. Wasn't me, Foster. Wasn't me, Foster. No, so I mean,
am I right? Because I was just making that up.
No, I'm just playing along with it.
Well, you guys know where the Super Bowl is this season, don't you? This coming season.
NOLA, baby, New Orleans.
You get it?
I don't want a New Orleans Super Bowl again.
Why not?
That's
it would be a full circle moment.
Exactly.
A full circle moment.
Like in
Why
South
not?
America at some little Brazilian soccer field. As long as we get the trophy.
AC Adam.
Don Burr. What happened to his logo? Oh, there it is.
Oh, crap.
Man.
I haven't linked.
Hold on a second, guys. I have an announcement to make. I forgot.
So do I.
This is very important. Detroit versus everybody.
Oh.
Jamerson Williams going off in camp. You guys know who Jamerson Williams is?
Yeah. The name.
Anyone else here know who Jamerson is?
JMO.
Yeah, it's
JMO or Jamer?
It's Jameson. I don't even know at this point, honestly.
He played at Ohio State with Justin Fields.
I understand, but you see what he said here. It's Jamerson.
Going off? What? He's brought a weapon in, has he?
Come on, bro. If you're gonna get in here and do this shit,
Damn, Jason is not
spelling correct,
pulling any punches. Oh my god.
Well, I'm slightly annoyed because I've on my StreamYard here. I've usually linked my YouTube. Obviously, to join the chat, you have to link it, don't you? And I because I haven't been on it for a while, it's not linked in. And of course, Don Burr is one of those that I've got blocked, so I never even know he exists, which is a very peaceful way to enjoy YouTube, to be fair. So I don't feed the trolls. So that's
you don't want to live in an echo chamber, but I can see it. I mean, he also has so many alter egos. Like he has an alter ego named Cliff Victoria. It's pretty crazy how many accounts Don Burr has.
Yeah.
Oh, is Cliff gone now? No, look, you got a Cliff and a Don side by side.
He's got his computer and his cell phone. Don't worry about it. It's one entity. One entity.
Yeah.
Until I'm proven wrong.
Carl, stop fucking around with my buddy Cliff.
I love Cliffy V, man. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck Carl. Yeah.
Foo, Carl, foo. Carl, foo. That's what he has to say.
That's a poor UK accent.
Wasn't that a show?
No, Carl, no. Big Van Dyke impression now.
Oh. Van Dyke. Did you say Steve or Virgil? I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
It's Mary. Have you not seen Mary Poppins, the classic Disney film? If
I say no, am I gonna get pulled?
Yes.
No.
I've seen it.
Get out of here, you liar! You lying sack of shit.
Mary Poppins.
Don't you start. But yeah, so
don't you start.
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry.
Whenever I try to talk to Chris Watts with an English accent, I sound like you, and he always says I sound like fucking what's his name from Mary Poppins?
Dick Van Dyke.
Okay.
But yeah, it's famous in England for being like a terrible British accent. So and whenever Shorty and I speak on the phone, he'll often just slip into that accent just to kind of amuse me.
Oh, wait a second. So you're on the phone with Shorty and he slips it in.
Yeah, speaking an English accent to be short, you know I love it.
It's that long.
He removed himself.
That's what she said.
Anyway, after that one. All right, so
anyway, the Bears. Not the ones in the woods. Not the ones in the woods.
A bear in the woods off of a Blue Chew.
The bear takes a shit in the woods. Does anyone smell it?
No.
What if there's a bird nearby?
God, please give me the strength to pull this show together. PJ,
your wish has been granted. We're gonna have to draw the line.
I'm looking. Lord, please help me pull this show together.
Yeah, come on, Dan. Get a grip of this shit. Come on, for fuck's sake.
Yes, my son.
Jesus, can we please? Can we
I
please?
thought you said Dad.
You had it. You guys had it. You were right on subject. You were just it was about the culture changing and how quickly we turn things, and boom, 2 years later we're a playoff contention. Not only that, but we have actual depth. We have actual draft capital. We have a quarterback that could be transcendent, who could change. He could break the mold for quarterbacks, and he's a Bear. And then we have the most intriguing part to me is the fact that our head coach looked like he stepped out of a fucking different time zone, like a different dimension. Like I was sitting here watching Eberflus in that last like interview or two ago, and I'm thinking to myself, remember that guy who was just like, he was like taking his papers and he was kind of shuffling them around. He'd be like talking to people and he'd be like moving stuff around on his desk and he'd be like, the key to that is that, you got to have, everyone's got to be able to buy into the system and blah. And then you see him in the last couple of press conferences, like starting with the one most specifically like 2 ago. I'll show you a clip here in a second where I'm thinking, who the fuck is this guy? And then somebody asked the question, you look like a totally different guy. And his response was exactly what I would expect him to say based on what he's trying to coach into his team. And let's not forget, he's also had like a week or so into the Hard Knocks production. So I can imagine that he's getting some tips from professionals on how to handle this moment in front of this, I have to imagine they're coaching them up as actors in a way, and that's helping the coach, because they're not real actors. It's helping to coach their more timid side out to be able to speak a little bit more without having to have the shuffling of the pens and shit. And this is the example I want to bring up to you guys. Where is it? Here we go.
What it was before, because we have the in-house players now.
Matt, you seem much more comfortable on talking to us as reporters and doing your press conferences. And I know you've spoken a little bit about that, but I'm curious, what work did you specifically do?
Look at him biting his mouth. Look at him biting his lips.
Little chew of the lip there.
Let's just go back.
It's not really Eberflus, it's Pole's robot.
He starts going, yeah, it's like we've entered a different dimension, guys. I'm talking about the whole team. Management, president down. It's from Warren down. You got, Warren came after Poles, but Poles down, and then naturally Warren bought into Poles because he knows he could tell he knows what he's doing. And you see this, look at this, look at the way that he's handling this question. This is just so different from Eberflus of years before.
I know you've spoken a little bit about that, but I'm curious, what work did you specifically do to get more comfortable and more composed out there speaking to us?
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's time on task. It's time on task. I think how many times we do it during a week.
Has he been replaced with an alien?
Flu's got a brand new bag. This
is a totally different guy, guys.
4 times, right?
I'm telling you,
Right,
Pole
that's a
saw
long
what was
season, right?
happening.
I think
created an AI robot.
Yeah.
We got to get used to each other a little bit and get more comfortable with it. And it's just more at ease because time on task.
Are you going to let Owen?
Time on task. Everyone can learn from time on task, right? Coaches can get better. If players can get better, coaches can get better, right? I'm just so impressed with him. He's the head figure. I mean, Poles is, but he's the head coach. He's the head figure. He's the guy everyone was expecting to be on the hot spot this season, and some still think he is. But when you see this guy come out with his slick back hair and his, not in this case, but he's got the zipper up, and and per the thumbnail of the show, the turtleneck zipper up, and he's talking with a lot more confidence. He's not shuffling papers around. He's not looking for the does in between, the answers in between with the uhs.
So you don't think he's on the hot seat?
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
So not with the Ricky QB. Not with when they just got a Ricky QB. No way a hot seat, I think.
Okay, so
and not with that confidence that he's speaking. That's not with that person you just saw. No.
Okay, I'll say this: if per se the Bears by chance had a total flop and finished the season 2-15, you don't think he's getting fired?
I think, of course, he's getting fired.
Thank you. He's on the hot seat.
But that's not happening.
The reason I've got the picture on screen, gentlemen, I don't want this glow up for Flus to kind of be taken like out of context. He's always been that guy, right? He's been that guy, pal. I mean, you could see it right here from his Cowboys days, even. Like he's got that MF thing on him.
Going.
He had it in him. I think last year was a bit more of a calmer, and he got pushed into the flames. He ended up having the Allen Williams situation. He started out slow as far as his defensive calling, but then once he kind of, took the mask off, so to speak, his defense came to play, and I think he now realizes that it's that way or he can never go back.
Right. I think that's well said. I think he kind of walked into the job knowing he had to be McCaskey-ish, like you probably got some insider information from people. Hey, well, you got to make sure that you impress the McCaskies,
And if anything, just to earn their trust, right?
Right, yeah. Well said. James Hunter, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Washington has been calling the defensive plays so far, don't you, Dan?
That's wrong. Unless he's talking about in camp, but I'll find you a video very swiftly that says it was like the introductory press conference for Washington. Flus's first couple sentences were, Washington has been very helpful. I will still be calling the plays. So as much as the media and everyone wants to think that Washington is the defensive coordinator, while that is his title, he is not calling the plays and coordinating the defense.
Yes, but he could be doing it in training camp as a means of just getting him training in training camp in case needed.
Sure.
So there could be some truth to that from James Hunter.
I guess we'll need James to kind of elaborate on that if you could.
He said
please,
that's
James.
said from camp.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Thank you for your $5 super chat, James. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, man. Thank you. Shut up, Jason.
Just to correct Leo, Leo Factor is saying that the first home game is week 2 Texans. He's got it the wrong way around. We're at home to the Titans week 1, and then Texans is away.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
And if we need a record prediction, here's the record.
You corrected it. Excellent. Yes.
That would be because look at almost everybody on the board there's got it as a loss except for Shorty. Because that is a I think that would be if they win that game, that would be something to hang their hat on for sure.
Yeah, Foster, I don't want you to let go of that point. I kind of want you to stay in that moment. What if the Bears start 2-0, and let's say it's because of Caleb Williams? Caleb Williams outduels C.J. Stroud. By week 3, he's got 800 passing yards. It would be riots in the street.
This town would be going nuts already because you know how insane we are.
Yeah, things would be on fire. There would be peaceful protests everywhere. It would be crazy.
I don't know. A lot of yeah.
Jason with another $4.99 super chat. No hot seat. We remember the Denver game, but Fields fumbled and had a pick 6. I don't think they trusted Fields after that. Just a thought. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you, Jason, for the super chat, man. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
But I still think though that if it was a major collapse because of everything riding on us, thinking that we're going to do very well, and if by chance we don't, I'm not hoping that we don't. I don't think we will, but if we by chance do, I can't help but say that, yeah, they're going to look at Eberflus and go, hey, buddy, you got all this talent here. You didn't perform. You got to go. That, to me, in my mind, says you're on the hot seat, meaning that you have to perform. If you don't, you're going to be gone.
I guess so. I think that's a fair point. If they had like the most disastrous season, then yeah, potentially he'd have to carry the can, wouldn't he? But I've lost my train of thought.
You know what? PJ has
didn't it? So at some point, maybe
PJ what?
If I mean, I think
Adam did that. Adam put him in timeout.
Brilliant. But no, if any coach had that kind of season, that potentially happened. So I think that's a scenario that could happen. It doesn't necessarily mean that coach starts the season on the hot seat.
Well, I wouldn't say any coach.
Hot seat suggests that otherwise, then every coach is on the hot seat. Because if
what I'm saying,
United had a 3 and 14 season, then he's gone.
So I'm saying this. Well, the point I'm making, Jason, is if let's say Dan Campbell, because he has built some clout there. If he was to go like a 2-15, I don't think he would be on the hot seat. I think they'd give him another year to rectify that. Whereas I'm saying, if by chance something catastrophic happened with Eberflus and we lose all these games, they're going to look at him and be like, you got to go, because he has never built up the clout. So therefore he's on the hot seat, in my opinion.
Now, PJ, I want to ask.
What have I done to PJ, guys?
Yeah, man, what you been feeding
I've turned him into the ultimate. My pontification has backfired on me.
He's the bear in the woods.
He's like, oh, you want a pontification? I'll give you the name of
Carl. Hold your thought, Carl, because I'll forget this. So, Beach, what if that happens? What the reason is, and this, God forbid, I should shut the hell up. But what if something like that does happen? But say Tev gets hurt in week 5, he's out for the year. Something happens to one of the centers or one of the offensive interior linemen.
That's wood here.
Something, just a few crazy things could make something like that happen easier than you think.
Knocking on wood.
The problem.
Now, the question I wanted to ask PJ, if you feel that there's any sort of chance Eberflus is on the hot seat, is that magnified with the potential coaching candidates that will be available, during the next offseason?
I don't
have Vrabel, Ben Johnson, potentially a Bill Belichick.
I don't think it's based upon that. I just think, given the fact that he hasn't had a winning season in 3 years. Am I correct? Is it 3 years? Or was it 2?
They had a losing season last year, right? 8-9.
No, they were 7-10 last year.
7-10, even better. Okay.
Yeah. So
the year before that, they earned the first overall pick.
Right. So they had 2.
This is his 3rd year, correct?
Okay. So he had 2 losing seasons. So what I'm saying is, if he then have a even worse season than he did last year, I'm looking at them saying, hey, we give you all this talent. We expect all these great things, and you didn't. That's why I say he would be on the hot seat. I don't predict that he will be. I'm just saying I don't think he's safe to where he can just, like Kyle Shanahan. He can go 0-17 this year, and I don't think he's getting fired, because they be like, well, wait a minute, hold on, bro. You had a bad year. Yeah, let's improve.
Well,
but he has built enough clout.
That's a little bit over magnified, right? If the 49ers have a Super Bowl competitive roster and go 0-17, I feel like they might have to fire him, but I understand your point.
What if they go 7-10 again, or they win 8 or 9 games?
That's what I wanted to say, Foster. Do the Bears have expectations, and can they have another top 10, like the 10th, 11th overall pick again?
Well, I think that's the thing. I mean, I think that I don't think he has to be.
They're in a tough division,
around 500 or better. That's where I believe he has to be there. If he goes, like I said, to where he's like the worst team in the league this year, yeah, they're gonna be looking at him sideways and be like, you know what, we might have to find somebody else. That's just my opinion. You guys have your
I can't agree with the Mr. Mayhem comment about Shane Waldron replacing Matt Eberflus. I mean, there's a potential where the Bears defense doesn't get injured whatsoever and they let up 40 points a game. Then maybe you can see something like that. And the flip side, your offense would have to be amazing. But I just can't see anything like that, Mr. Mayhem. I'm not sure about that one.
I think they got to win 7, 8, 9 games and management will be happy. Look at all the guys that get brought in again. I mean, we've been flipping the lineup now. This is the third year in a row going into the season where we just talked about what we say 5 or 6 guys left on this roster from the day he took over. So I think there's too many factors to determine that. I don't even think he's on the hot seat this year unless they lose every game. Or like you said, the defense gives up 40, 50 points a game and he's calling the plays. I don't see that happening. Do you?
Yeah. No, I don't think that the Bears truly have expectations, and you guys, the panel here, can answer. If they were to miss the playoffs, I don't think that that's an immediate cut of Eberflus. I think it's next year is kind of when they're going to figure out what they have. Bingo. As long as everything goes to plan with Caleb Williams. He's ascending. He's obviously going to have rookie mistakes, but I think it's next year where they'll have 3 picks in the top 64. They'll still have a good amount of cap space. And aside from Keenan Allen, I'm not aware of anyone who's going to be leaving immediately. I think Tevin Jenkins' contract might be up, but there's not going to be huge major changes going into next year either. So, I don't know.
I agree. I agree with J2K saying that's my point with the rookie QB. I also just think that I would believe that Poles doesn't believe the rebuild is finished yet. So that would be
correct.
I think he would give him some grace to say, look, we started a project. We're kind of like 2/3 of the way through it. I think maybe next year, if he's added, some more strength to the O line, which is probably the weakness or an edge or whatever, depending on what happens in the preseason or whatever, and this season in terms of our defensive line. But I think Poles believes that the rebuild isn't finished. So I think with the rookie QB, I think he probably will get, unless it's a massive disaster. And again, I think there's a few other things that feed into that. So it depends on how if it's a bad season, it depends on how that happened. I mean, you could argue that potentially last year we could have been 10-7, with the 3 games that we should have won, which would have changed things totally because we wouldn't get Roma Dunze for sure. But I would say that they kind of expect. I wouldn't say expecting. They don't have any expectations like we the fans do. So, but they would be thinking moving forward with the fact that we were a 7-10 team last year. Yeah, we've got new coaches, but I think they're all the additions are making everything better as far as I can see. So I would think they would expect a minimum of 7 wins. The playoffs would be not a surprise, but it wouldn't be a disaster if they didn't make it. So that's kind of right where the over/under is, isn't it? I think if you're going to be kind of like realistic, pessimistic.
That's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm trying to make.
But I think maybe your case for the hot seat thing is a little bit too far over that way. With like say with the rebuild not finished and with the rookie QB, I think Poles would still give him because the reason he kept his job was we had the 3-14 season. And then last year too, even when we were on that horrible stretch of like 14 defeats or something, whatever it was, like record breaking, this team was still playing for him, and that's why he kept his job, wasn't it? So I think that he can lead that team, and now we've improved it. And I get it, we're going to have to get better. But I think I wouldn't say he's on the hot seat, but I think if we had it'd have to be a pretty catastrophic season for Poles to go. That's it, you're out of here. With everything
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying in so many words is the fact that I'm not saying if he finished, let's say he only finished 7-10 again. I don't think he would get fired for that. No, I'm saying a catastrophic season to where we end up with the number 1 pick to where we're like 3-14 or something crazy like that. That's why I'm saying that makes in my mind how I view a hot seat is you can get fired if you don't do X.
Well, PJ, you keep throwing that out. I want to know if PJ thinks that without an injury to anyone key, is that possible?
Anything's possible, man.
Bears, you think that the Bears could go 3-14 with essentially a fully healthy roster?
Yeah, I think it's possible. Bears can go 17-0. I think
it's more possible I beat the Bear in the woods.
I think it's possible you can go 17-0. Bears can go 0-17. Anything's possible in my mind.
I simply think it isn't possible.
Whether or not it's probable, I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. For me to say that, I think he's safe. No, he's not necessarily safe. He's going to have to perform to a certain level this year. That's what I'm getting at. If you guys don't think he has to perform to a certain level, okay, I'll let you guys have that fantasy. But in reality, for me, if he doesn't do a certain amount, get a certain amount of wins, yeah, he will be on the hot seat and possibly gone.
I know what you're doing here, PJ. You're saying this is basically your like, what if?
Well, basically,
I think we need the flip side of the coin here. We need the what if flip side of the coin. Yeah.
This is his what if Tyson Bagent is the next Tom Brady.
I got something for you, Dan. Go ahead.
You're saying here. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, we get it, PJ. I get it. It's what if?
Yeah.
What if, PJ?
Yeah. I'm with Cliff here, man. Let me talk you back off the ledge here, PJ. I guess in the situation where we had like a 2-15 season, yeah, potentially he could get fired. But I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that is not going to happen. We are not going to have that kind of season. No. I get it. You're nervous.
PJ's not projecting it. It's not PJ's not saying he's
what if
Tom Brady. What PJ is saying is just be prepared in case he is.
Two things. I just it's highly unlikely to me, Pete. And the second thing, and the important thing is Jeremy Moon is in here, Illini McGee, and what's up, Buka? Just
King Buka world. Salute.
Our new chat. Robbie, great to see you again. And King Buka, Jeremy Munoz, James Hunter hopping in with us. We love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Kenny, if we didn't acknowledge you, Illini McGee, thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
Illini McGee.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out.
We appreciate you too, Don Burr. But our crowd is too good to
fire him take our shit anymore. Now we're getting good. Time to come back, Adam, wherever the fuck you're at.
Do we want to get into some chat comments that I've been trying to keep an eye on?
Please, let's do.
Yeah. All right. So one of the hot things that's going on in the NFL right now, of course, is that Jordan Love is famously holding in. He's under contract. He's at the facility, but he's not practicing because Jordan Love is looking for a new contract. Leo Factor earlier had asked, what's the expectations on that contract? Top 3, meaning is he going to be a top 3 earner at the quarterback position?
Did he throw for over 4,000 yards?
I can get some stats if you really need them. I just want to point out, too, that I believe that they are close. The Packers and Jordan Love are close to getting this done.
Yeah, I think it depends on where he's at with the over 4,000 yards. If he has never thrown for over, if he didn't throw for over 4,000,
he just did.
He's over 4,000. PJ.
His first season was the best season of any quarterback for the Packers as far as passing.
Yeah, he's getting paid. He's getting paid.
Yeah. Adam Mason will tell you his fourth quarter statistics sucked. I agree with him on that, but I can't get down with all the other stats that are the most meaningful ones that are better than Favre and better than Rodgers and better than any fucking Bears quarterback of all time. And that's what.
There. The thing with Jordan Love is Jordan Love going to improve on his accuracy? Because he has problems with his accuracy at times in every single game I've ever watched of him. Throwing it a little too far or a little too short. And usually it's a little out of a guy's reach. Multiple games, multiple times.
He throws. He likes to throw a ball like Jordan threw, like a fadeaway jump shot too. He does that a lot. But then he has that game where the ball perfectly bounces off the ground right into his hands, and he just flips a little fucking perfect 28-yard touchdown on the left sideline for a first down. And we're like, yes, we've got this play. What the? And this is. For anyone
we have another super chat.
For anyone that has not seen it, go back and watch the Tuesday pop-up show that I did with Adam Mason about QB PTSD, and you will see all of our Bears quarterback PTSD comes from the Packers. Period. James Foster, thank you.
At the end of that show, you'll see Shorty getting dragged out in a straitjacket. I watched.
Exactly. Yes. I'm still in one. You just can't tell. James Hunter, $5 super chat. Get Foster a red stocking hat and an oversized shroom for the background.
Papa Smurf. When PJ said that the first time, I'll never get over how funny that was. It's such a perfect resemblance, man.
I actually still have
it. I gotta find the shirt, dude. I got it. I got the shirt.
Such a perfect resemblance.
I've had it on this show. Probably a couple years ago.
Love this comment from Cliff Victoria, by the way.
Yeah, totally agree, Cliff.
Yeah.
I agree with that, Cliff.
Yep.
Yeah, and actually, I didn't think he was going to be that big of a weapon. Actually, the coach. It turns out he is.
What a surprise! What a surprise!
Exactly. That's my point about Green. Don't even start. Let's move on from Green Bay.
Let's not talk about them. Let's talk about the Bears.
Let's talk about DeMarcus Walker. Ravi, Mr. Come Up Foster PG here. He's asking if DeMarcus Walker is any good or if he's just collecting a check. For my money, I'm ready for a DeMarcus Walker breakout.
You know, his attitude is worth it. That's all I need.
Yeah, having guys like him in the room is going to definitely help the Austin Bookers of the world. That's for sure.
I personally think he's more of a role player than he is a multiplier. I think he's more of a role player.
He's more of a football
It reminds me of Justin Jones. I mean, Justin Jones was getting starting snaps for us last year, but if we had a dominant 3-tech and Justin Jones was our third interior defensive lineman, that would be special. And if DeMarcus Walker is our third defensive end, that would be awesome. But who's going to step up, or who are we going to acquire?
Agreed. I agree with that.
That is exactly. I mean, I can't disagree with any of that. I thought we were going to see a little more out of DeMarcus Walker last season, and not. It's not to put the guy down because he did what we all saw.
He admittedly said he was dealing with injuries, I believe, as well. He just wasn't perfect.
Right.
Which, who is, but...
Right, especially you get into 17 games, man, at some point, anybody. But if he's healthy and I'd still say he needs to be moved around a little bit. They need to change it. Because you heard him talking about Sweat's could be playing at different positions this year. So I think if they work that into the right thing, he could be very valuable as your third guy, because I believe somebody's going to step up, or we're going to have to sign somebody if we're in the right position before the trade deadline. Not sign, but trade for. So there's factors that go into this of what he's going to be. I'd love to see him step up and maybe fulfill a bigger need on the end or at 3-tech, whatever that we need to slide this around at, because I'm still a fan of Dexter on the edge. He played 18% of his snaps there, and when Sweat was on the field with him,
dude,
and you got to remember he was only a rookie.
You can play Dexter.
The other thing between being around Sweat and DeMarcus Ware with his experience, because he's been around the game a little bit, he's one of the veterans on your team along with Sweat. So they've got some of this information that they can help these younger guys with. I don't see it as detrimental. It would be great, Carl, just like you said, if he was an integral third guy in that rotation. That would just be icing on the cake, man. Because he's going to be able to be more effective. And that's the key, being effective in this game.
The key word you're saying is rotation. The Bears, you can squabble under who's the second defensive end, who's the starting 3-tech. That's all fine and dandy, but as long as they have a rotation and the whole wave of the unit is consistent, that's what's important in the long haul.
Fresh bodies, consistent pass rush, or run defense.
Does anyone else have anything to add to the DeMarcus Walker comment here? Because Foster actually had a really good segue into the next one of the chats that I wanted to highlight.
Does it have to do with Dexter or Javon Dexter?
The segue?
Or the previous subject? Because can I just talk about how look at that dude right now. Listen to him talk.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about DeMarcus Walker, before we get to Dexter, because you have a very valid point coming to Dexter, because I agree with you. But with Walker, I think he plays better at the 3 technique than he does the defensive end, although he can play both. That's where I'm at with Walker. I think he had his best year in Tennessee when he was playing defensive end in the 3-4, but on passing downs, he moved to like the defensive tackle spot. that's when he got the majority of his sacks. So I think that's what he plays best at, and which is what we consider a 3 technique. So yeah, he's serviceable at Ian, and he does okay, but I don't think he's totally reach his max as a defensive end in a 4-3.
To finish the point about him, I agree with you that I think he's more of a 3 tech, but I think that his just overall attitude on the team. I mean, you see him talking about it's like something that you can't really say in today's world. Like he's like, bullies are good, and he leaves the podium.
Yeah, that's the attitude that I like. Yes,
on a football team, like meaning like you need. It's like we all grew like. If you don't grow up with your big brother kicking your ass, if you have a big brother, I was never lucky enough to have a big brother, but if you have a big brother and he's like whooping your ass, like he's teaching you the ropes of life. If your dad's kicking your ass, that's different. If your big brother's kicking your ass, that's a different thing. You're learning from your sibling. You're learning how to become to become on his level. And we all grew up that way in the 60s, 70s, 80s. 90s, a lot less ever since then. And so, that word it's taken in a totally different concept, in today's world, but there is some meaning. There's some truth to that. What he said, where he said bullies are good. And he said, on the football field, because it's true. Like this is the game of football. This is a man's game. You are out there hitting people. You cannot be, you can't wear a tutu and run around in ballet shoes. You have to go out there and be ready to hit someone in the head, or not in the head, in the gut.
Coming from a man who has 7 older brothers, being bullied by your brothers is overrated. I just want to say that.
Ooh, okay. A man with experience.
Yeah, and also on that subject, then I'd also like to apologise to my little sister now. For the
I want to apologise to my little cousin who's like my little brother too. I used to climb down and fart on his head in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'm sorry, Steve.
No. If we're gonna start apologizing to people, I'm sorry, Lisa, for throwing a jar into your jugular vein. Linda, I apologize for breaking your face with a glass.
Woo-hoo.
Bill, I should have never hit him with the baseball bat, but he hit me with the shovel first. So those are some of my siblings that I apologize to. I just had to. Now, you guys, you know what? That was
look how we're apologizing.
So long ago. I can't.
Are we confessing? Like, what's going on here?
Look, there's Steve right there saying "dick." Steve Phillips is the one I'm talking about, climbing down off the top bunk and farting on his head, and literally sit down, my butt cheeks right around his nose, and just. I apologize, Steve.
Himself. Okay.
I apologize, Steve. See, look, we're all in this woke community now. Like we have to apologize
for Steve, man, dude. Steve, next
Speak
time
for yourself.
We'll beat his ass. Don't tell him. Oh wait, this is live. I forgot.
Ravi, farting on your sibling is love. See, Steve? It goes to show you how much I love you, brother.
I would never they call it nowadays.
I would never fart on anyone's face like you.
I love you so much.
We're talking code.
Now he said your butt.
I'll say it. Butt fuck. I'm sorry, Steve. I'm apologizing. Shorty giving us big guy.
Buka.
King Buka.
I want to put this one on the screen. May I put Steve's latest comment on the screen?
Here we go. Time out.
Is that running the family, Dan?
Separate them now. That's it. Enough of this. Let's move on. It's not worth it. Leave it, guys.
Yeah.
Charles Johnson in the house.
I'm still recovering, he says.
Oh boy!
It's a lifelong battle.
Is that what you're doing on vacation, Shorty? Oh my gosh!
Therapy.
No, kids spending the night climbing down off the top bunk, farting on his head. He's recovering because he enjoyed the smell of them. So it took him. He was ashamed of his enjoyment of the smell. That's all.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Anyway, our D line.
Anyway, D-line, yes, yes, proper D-line talk now.
Oh, bloody hell.
Shorty's off the. Oh my goodness.
The Dick Van Dyke.
It's time for some proper D-line talk now.
Well,
Exactly.
if you guys want to keep talking Gervon Dexter, don't let me stop you. But there was a comment that James Hunter made regarding acquiring someone at the deadline. Foster was the one who made a comment about how this D-line would look if the Bears were essentially in contention at the trade deadline, which they might be looking to upgrade at that point. I'll stop.
Before we get there, can we finish what Dan brought up with the Dexter? He said,
Please.
Let's finish that one. Then we can go to that comment there if you don't mind.
Please.
So, Shorty, I cut you off on that. Could you please finish your point about Dexter?
You said Dan. I was like, who are you talking about?
I'm sorry, man.
Everyone keeps calling me Dan lately. I'm like, what fucking podcast am I on?
Daniel?
Right now?
Wait, Daniel?
Oh, so to finish what Daniel was saying over there.
Let's call him Danny.
Yes, no. Gervon Dexter looks like. Whoa. He looks like that. You know what he looks like? He reminds me of like Coach B's 13-year-old son who went from like a little like cute.
Okay, hold on, man. Hold on, bro.
I made the face. I didn't want to say nothing.
Get weird on me. He went from like that little cute like
PJ's got all bases covered tonight. No Diddy, 1776. Unbelievable.
I'm talking over you. All of a sudden, he got lean. He's like Coach B's like oldest son. I was like, yeah, what's up? You know, he's like, wow. Like, this is a handsome young man right now. That is Gervon Dexter. Like, his first couple years in the league, he was kind of like had the baby fat on him, and he was just kind of like learning his way. He comes out there at the podium, you're like, whoa, okay. I see what everyone's been saying about you now, dude. What the fuck? Like, lean, pecs ripped, just he's wearing a tight t-shirt, and he's like, vocabulary is perfect. He's like, he's not dealing with the media like he was as a rookie.
He's me having a perfect vocabulary.
Jesus Christ, I'm out of here.
The only thing missing from that was Dan referring to him as sexy Dexy. Like, oh my goodness gracious.
Sexy Dexy. I'm not
sexy.
Yeah. That was the only missing piece. I got you covered. Don't worry. Oh my God.
You're gonna have a big picture
a battery operated sexy Dexy.
a big what, PJ? A big what, PJ?
Holy Shorty, I love that guy, man. I love that guy.
Brilliant.
You can't have any sexual innuendos, but it's the other way around.
But he's like PJ's lights in and out constantly. Oh my God!
Every time.
Oh!
I just remove it. Every time you open his mouth, I just keep removing him, dude.
Man, Kenny's on one tonight too. Shout out Kenny.
Oh wow!
Brian,
I love when Shorty started describing somebody. I love his pecs. He was like,
he had a tight t-shirt
his
on.
double D pecs.
Finally, Shorty's out the closet.
Timing. Hey, Scrody, you should go back into the closet now. Oh my God. If the Scrody fits.
That's what I get for bringing Carl onto the fucking show.
My honest reaction.
Oh
man.
That is terrible, man. If I have some
Jason's about to die. Oh my God.
Dude, if I have dreams tonight, and it's
I might have changed my mind about
there's
staying
a
with
woman.
Shorty over Christmas.
Party at Foster's house.
Or at least if I do stay there, I won't sleep on my front.
I just wouldn't take the chance, man. If I have a nightmare tonight where I'm getting like oral sex and your face is there, I'm gonna come and kill you.
Wait a second. Your nightmares are when you're getting oral sex? What?
Well, if I open my eyes and I see Shorty, like the picture.
Come on, get that, Carl, get that.
I'll have to take this image and like print it out, and then like when you're sleeping, just hover it above you. You're like, oh, bloody hell, mate!
Bloody hell!
I know I got a crucifix here somewhere.
A crucifix like that's gonna save you.
You gotta try something.
Can one crucifix outdo 29 bodies behind the paneling? Oh my god!
Look what Brian Gilmore has.
Yeah, here comes the trippy dick commercial.
Every time I go to our channel, man, when you go on and I go to click on the videos things, it's the first fucking thing on there is drippy dicks.
Man.
God.
I find that impressive, actually.
Shorty.
I wish that would be for everyone's first.
Yeah, Shorty. I love you, man. You all right? You all right? You all right?
I'll probably need him in about 5-6 more years of you guys.
I love you too, DJ.
That escalated quickly. Wow. I need another drink.
So, where were we?
I think that's
Sexy Dexy.
Thank you. Sexy Dexy, yes.
So you know, Adam, that's every week. I mean, you've been here. You just if you're missing parts, because this is normal.
He's too busy with his head in a spreadsheet.
Hold on.
The word normal shouldn't even be in the same sentence, but
for anyone listening, if you're still listening to this on audio stream, thank you. First
and seek some help.
Adam Mason in chat says, I don't believe any of us knew what we were getting into tonight. That includes me, Adam. I'll tell you that much.
Shit.
Me.
Fuck Green Bay.
You knew. You knew what you were getting into. We all saw the picture.
We all came into the green room, and PJ was all fired up and foaming at the mouth. We're like, holy shit.
That's getting clipped as well.
Yeah. Next thing you know,
1840. Let me get a notepad open.
That's my producer.
Oh god. Oh dear. Anyway, to talk about Dexter.
Goodness.
That's what we're doing.
Anyway, slide it back over here. Eric Washington said that he's never seen a second-year player focused like Dex is right now, isn't he? In camp.
He cut out the honey buns. That's focus if I ever heard it.
Yeah.
Wait until the honey buns come back. He's going to be eating them all day long in the new
They'll
stadium.
come back during the season. Don't you worry.
He can have all the
Please
freaking honey
tell
buns
me you got that.
in February.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Danny?
Anyway.
Why don't you spell it out for me, Danny?
I said, I hope somebody got that. I said, and when the honey buns come back in the new stadium, he's going to be eating them all night long.
In the new stadium. Okay.
Come on. Cheer. Come on.
Come on what? Come on that? No.
That was a good one.
PJ's going crazy.
I'm glad I didn't tell my grandsons to watch this show.
Or any other show.
Or any of them.
To watch any show, I'd be ashamed of you. If you started tonight,
Text calls Dan Honey Bun. Brian's off one. It's infectious. Everyone's got the zingers tonight. I love it.
Yeah, Brian is on it tonight, yeah. Oh,
I love it. Brian, Kenny, everyone's got the zingers flowing.
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
bring them.
But to you guys' point, I think that, with Dexter, I'm bringing it back around. With Dexter, I think his dedication, and when you visualize what Richard Seymour was, what Buckner for the 49ers and now the Colts was, and as well as Chris Jones, if he can develop into something like that, we have something really, really special. And him putting in that work and dedication this off season, that says a lot. I mean, man, that can get me excited.
Oh, PJ's getting excited over men now.
Like a honey pack excited, or
men getting PJ excited now, boys.
Did he pull the wrong person?
Like a Tommy Harris excited.
Ooh.
Man, you're making some monster comparisons. I'd be happy with a Henry Melton, man. Just give us something.
Old school man excitement.
Yes. Yeah, that length is pretty impressive.
That's going to be a YouTube short. PJ is impressed by Sexy Dexy's length.
I'm excited about what this man.
No bras needed. The entire chat, Jeremy Munoz. Pile it on. Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
No bras needed, man. This guy's like, bra?
Are you constipated?
This guy could like flex his tits and milk a baby from a mile away.
God damn.
What the fuck has come to play?
Oh my god.
Kenny says, bro said his length was impressive.
That's what she said.
Well, that's what he said, apparently. Bro said.
Well, he did. We all heard him. That's it. Yeah, exactly. That's clip. That's a short now. I'll be right back, guys.
Acid as a kid.
Too much acid as a kid.
I don't know if Jason just lagged out or what just happened. Ooh, boy.
I feel you, Adam. I got you on that one, bro. I got you on that.
Oh, my God. Ooh-wee.
You know what? You know what makes this show so fun? Is that we can all recognize when there's not much to talk about. And listen, we've already talked about most of it. We have a little bit more. But we can all have fun doing it. That's what makes this show fun. For me, anyways. It's the reason why I do it. And watching all you guys in chat, being a part of it, egging us on, having fun with it, being, having some humor to your comments. I mean, that is what this show is about. I can promise you that. So thank all of you for being here tonight with us and having fun with us tonight. It will always, always, always be Bears-centric here. I can promise you that. But if you like having a little bit of fun in between, please tell your friends and come hang out with us. If you don't like having a little bit of fun in between, please fuck off. Because we want you to have fun and to be the type of person that wants to have fun with us. So thank all of you, every one of you, from the panel to the chat. Thank you. You are the whole vision of what I had in my mind when I started this 3 years ago to the day. I can't believe the actual anniversary. It's the actual 3-year anniversary of this channel. Right now, the first show.
So are we getting those bonus checks?
Yes, you are.
Dude, I just dropped two big ones at Kohl's, man.
Crap. Carl, it's all a load of crap because he's never had vision in his life.
That's why he's got the glasses?
Your bonus check has just gotten canceled. No.
That's why he always sends me a few bucks on Zelle or something because I don't have any of those.
And then I give it to PJ and he rejects it. And I give it to Carl. He's like, I'm not giving you my name, so you can't possibly send me that.
We're bringing this up live on stream. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Danny.
Danny.
Well, wait.
Now
So you're?
It's not Scorantino.
Are we?
Scantiglione.
Are we like done? Because I was gonna.
No, I think.
Are we done? Are we done with Sexy Dexy?
Oh,
yes.
Oh, hold on a second. Are we?
Well, you could go get your wife's bra to reenact Sexy Dexy's peck, and I'll transition us into James Hunter's comment, and something that Foster had brought up in his original point. If the Bears are competitive at the trade deadline and feel like they aren't getting enough at the defensive line, There are a couple, I would say at least, well, the fact of the matter is there's 2 players on the Dallas Cowboys that want to become the highest paid non-quarterback, CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons. And on top of that, the Cowboys have to pay their actual quarterback with Dak Prescott. So, James Hunter had asked if there's any chance in hell the Bears go out and try and get a Micah Parsons if they're at or over 500 at the trade deadline.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Poles won't overpay, will he? I think you've seen that already. He has a value in his mind, I think, and he will not go over it at all. And I think if Parsons is after that kind of money, I think Poles probably won't pay it.
He's already paid that to 2 linebackers.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Was they not when they're paying Edmonds?
He's not an offensive end.
Edmonds and Edwards are not making earth-shattering money.
No.
And to be frank, neither is Montez Sweat.
But combined they are.
Edmonds is making a good buck. Edwards is a steal.
Yeah, exactly, Foster.
I think what I think what Poles does is he'll pay one player at the position, and then the other ones he'll use 1-year contracts and then try to get a draft pick. So if anything, I think he'll get a player to come in who's a veteran but can get him for a low amount, and then draft somebody in the first round next year. So I don't see him going after Parsons, no, because he's already paying Sweat.
I fucking love Adam Mason, man.
So do I. Fits right in.
Adam, we're trying to move on from this talk,
And then Cliff Victoria drops this bullshit.
What
Unbelievable.
kind of transitioning are you doing, Carl?
He says, "You guys are making me want to grab my wife's boobs. She's sleeping. I won't like that. Thanks a lot."
He's so matter of fact. She won't like that. Of course she fucking wouldn't.
Cliff, we're going to send you a link, and you have to do it now.
Huh?
We're going to send Cliff a link, and he has to do it on the show.
That sounds like a lawsuit. I'm going to retract that statement on the behalf of BCP.
That sounds like a divorce. Lawsuit.
Foster's familiar with those. Don't worry about that.
I got lawyers.
I hope so.
They're all court appointed.
You didn't have to tell them the whole story.
Okay. Okay.
I got 15 lawyers. They've all been court appointed.
It's real, buddy. What are you going after? Jesus. Jesus Christ.
God, I love this.
This is real, man.
It's not a good beard. It's real. Oh, my God.
God, I love this show.
Ryan's comment.
Oh. Shorty, how much do you love this show?
I love this show. I love this show.
You took the one with you took the picture off with. You love the show that much?
I love the show.
Wait, Foster, can you do that one more time for us, please?
Come on, Foster.
Don't do it, Foster. Don't do it, Foster.
Hey, don't worry. This is recorded.
Yeah, this is pre-staged. This is not live on YouTube and or Twitter. We can edit it out after, buddy.
I'm in this fucking mess now.
If you feel like it.
Anyone else want to make that face on the show?
You carry on. Carry on. I'm good.
Just like, no, I'll just slug my fucking
What
mug.
face? This face?
Yeah, that one. That's
Yeah,
how much
that
we
one.
love this show. Stand in line, boys.
That'll be his Christmas card this year.
Which is also my birthday.
I'm going to use that.
Oh, yeah.
That's
gonna
gonna
use
be
that on
my
the Dice My
Christmas card this
podcast.
year.
That's going to be my fucking Christmas card to you guys because it's also my birthday. It'll be me doing the whole Merry fucking Dansmas, guys.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, Doug, just DVD was asking what I'm drinking. It's not a lager, it's a cider now. I've run out of I was drinking my IPA earlier. That was the last one, and so I'm raiding the fridge for what's left, and it's a cider. So
the UK boys are doing IPAs as well. Okay.
Is it a hard cider?
Yeah. There's a really nice craft brewery about 2 miles from my house. It's a really great beer they make there. So that's my favorite.
I don't drink beer at all, so I've always associated IPAs with like some hipster, person who doesn't necessarily like the beer. They just like the artwork on the can,
Oh, yeah. I haven't got the beard to be a hipster. I like to shave it.
We
Fair
throw
enough.
the cans away, man.
Don't worry, Jason. We'll
Steve
show
Phillips.
you beer when you come to Chicago.
Steve Phillips talking from experience. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's had the view from the top bunk. That's why. Yeah.
This is the most unchained BCP episode ever. Oh, boy.
I'm sorry that I farted on your face, Steve.
Oh my god, it's also an audio clip. 1317.
Fucking Shorty's gonna end up with a fucking subpoena at his house next week. Lawsuit. It's on the air. I got it live. He brought it up live.
Now let me send to the Florida address. Be knocking on a door where nobody's at. Meanwhile, I'm running through here.
BCP admitting to tax evasion? Question mark. Golly.
Sexual assault. Yes.
So the next comment.
You're asking what the next one should be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We skipped over Brian Gilmore. Let's get back into trashing on the Lions. He asks kind of when that team is kind of going to have their window closed down because of the contracts.
This year.
Don Burr was very adamant. He said, "Oh, these contracts are front loaded. It's perfect. It's amazing. We've built ourselves for sustained success." This is the first year that the Lions have ever had success, to my understanding. And golly, they really are flaunting that. But I don't know. These contracts, there's so many all at once, right? Got Penei Sewell, Jared Goff, and then I think even Amon-Ra got his money this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think that once they have to start paying guys, that offensive line is not going to stay healthy forever either. I don't know. I would rather be the Bears than the Lions right now.
Yeah, I think the Lions' window is like this year and next year possibly, because like you said, they're going to have to start paying these guys, and man, their window's going to close pretty quick.
I would have to agree.
What's the gap in the quarterback pay right off the bat?
Well, he just got paid, right?
Right.
Yeah, he got
highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
See, Adam is trying to talk us down with his statistics. He's saying that he feels like the Lions are built well. I think that they are right now. They're built well to win right now, but is that going to be sustainable? I don't know.
I honestly think it is. I think they have a good model themselves. It's similar. People keep even saying, except you take out the quarterback situation.
Ooh, this comment.
We're on like the Lions last year. We're behind them a year.
Hendon Hooker just reminds me of Michael Penix, just like an old, overrated, I don't know.
Adam Mason said they're annoying, but they're not in bad shape. Hendon Hooker is a great development quarterback as well. Yeah, I can agree with that.
I'm not sure I agree with the Hendon Hooker, but what do I know?
I do just off his college stuff, film.
Fair enough.
I like when they draft them.
We'll still keep their ass twice a season.
Well, you remember? I don't know.
Why wouldn't we, Jason? Why wouldn't we?
Exactly. We did it last year.
Aldo, and I don't know. I think did you too, Dan? Aldo was dying for the Bears to draft Jalen Hurts in the second round. That could have been a good call a few years back.
I don't even remember what year that was, but
it's not the position; it's the way you're developed.
It would not have led to Caleb Williams. There is no quarterback in the last 10 years that I would rather have right now than Caleb Williams. I can promise you that much. And the fact that everything has led up to this has been like serendipitous, if you will. Just trading last year's pick for another first-round pick, and we talked about it last year. Like, we're rooting for two teams: the Bears to win it all, and the Panthers to lose it all. And they lost it all. And here we sit with, I mean, some of the comments coming out of camp is just coaches, players, teammates. It doesn't matter. It is all positive about this kid, and that kind of goes back to my QB PTSD show that Adam Mason and I did a couple of days ago. Is that it kind of comes full circle with that? Is like, wow. Finally, Colin Cowherd is not talking shit about the Bears quarterback. I think that says a lot right there. Colin Cowherd is actually praising the Bears for having a good quarterback. That's the first time in my life.
I'm not sure his, opinion
I
matters.
don't care what he
matters.
says, Bill.
Not that it matters. It does not matter for shit.
You're mentioning his name. That's what we shouldn't be doing, damn it.
No, I said Cowherd.
Close enough. Oh, yeah, that's true. We all know what we're talking about.
He's a turd. My point is he's a turd. But he actually has something good to say about the Bears in general for the first time in my life. So that has to go a little bit of ways in something, right? Like national media, local media, everyone is talking good about not only the defense, the makeover of the head coach, the coaching staff is better. The players that we've added in this last draft, the last couple of drafts, are ascending and are great picks for this season. Most of all of Ryan Pohl's picks have ascended and they've been doing really well. I mean, Tyreek Stevenson. Just think about that pick last year. If that pick doesn't hit, where are we right now? We have Roschon Johnson and who? Maybe Terrell Smith, if he hits on him. But him trading up to get Tyreek Stevenson was huge for this team. That's part of what that trade with the Panthers will go down, in my opinion, in 10 years as the best trade of all time in NFL history, usurping the Cowboys-Vikings trade.
Yeah, I agree. The players he's turned that into are just unbelievable, aren't they? It's like
take Caleb Williams out of it. No Caleb Williams involved in that trade. The Bears still won that trade, and it's still a very, very good trade historically. Now you add in a starting quarterback who could be legendary.
Yeah. And the Stevenson, I'm really high on Stevenson this year. Stuff I've seen from training, the second half of the season he had, that's the reason he got overlooked, I think, is because he was slow to start. But boy, did he adapt to the NFL fast. Second half of the year, he was balling out. So to have Jalen Johnson on one side and Tyreek Stevenson on the other, who's going to better pass against us? Even without, if as some say, our pass rush is weak, or as it was a weakness last year, which it was. We were quite low in the league on pressure, but I'm expecting that to improve this season without any additions. With Eric Washington and what he's going to start doing with those guys. He was the D-line coach when the Bills were the fourth in the NFL in sacks, I think last year or year before last. So he knows what he's doing. That's why he's adding wrinkles and they said about moving Sweat around the line. So everyone knows he's our number one rusher. So they're going to just plan for him every play. And suddenly he pops up at 3-tech or on the other side, or suddenly he's on the nose. So this is what's going to happen. I think that's why they haven't signed anyone yet. For an extra edge rusher is the fact they're waiting to see what they've got. They're waiting to see what Washington can do with them. And yeah, I've got some high hopes. I think I'm not worried. I'm not really worried about our second pass rusher, just because of the way we finished the season. And I know that means that some might say, yeah, we're relying entirely on Sweat and the effect he has on the rest of the front seven. But to me, this is like Stevenson could be, to be a great opposite to Jalen Johnson. And I'd imagine having those two, if he continues on that trajectory, that was his rookie season. And the way Stevenson finished that year was like awesome. The level he was playing at was fantastic.
Even the first game, I remember thinking, wow, this kid's got some shit behind him.
Yeah, I love him. He's becoming one of my favorite players very quickly because he's just. Did you hear when he was mic'd up? When he was mic'd up, he just loved it. He was just happy that he kept saying it's a great day to be a Bear, great day to be a Bear. He just loves it here. And when we drafted him, as we do, because I don't have the time to watch all the film. So when we draft players, then I'll start looking at the film. And some of the hits he was laying in college, man, fucking hell, like he can hit. And I love a hard hitting cornerback. Like that's why I was disappointed to see Kyle Fuller go, because Kyle Fuller used to fucking hit.
I almost got kicked out of my parents' house when he had that hit against Tampa Bay.
When
he forced that fumble.
Yeah, Yeah.
I almost blacked out. It was such a perfect hit, man.
Oh, absolutely perfect. Yeah, because they threw the flag and reviewed it and went after review.
That was part of the reason. It was
that.
like excitement that the hit happened and anger that they threw the flag. It was just like I almost blacked out. It was awesome.
Oh man, it was perfect, wasn't it? But yeah, so that's how I see him. I really love Tyreek Stevenson. I think he's going to be a great player, and to have. If he continues ascending, then we're in good shape. But
Jason, I want you to keep going. We've done a video where we reviewed what PFF, Pro Football Focus, had to say about the Bears secondary, and they ranked them in the bottom half in like
bullshit.
the 17th, 18th.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen your video, mate.
I think it's a top 5 unit, man, and the potential to be the best in the NFL.
Absolutely.
I mean, the Ravens got a lot stronger. They signed Eddie Jackson. On top of, they have a bevy of safeties now. So Kyle Hamilton can literally be the queen, the chess piece to go anywhere, line up on your best player. So they're going to be special too. But outside of that, I mean, who's clear-cut better than the Bears at secondary?
Absolutely. And with the addition of Bayard as well, that is going to give us so much ability
you replaced the veteran presence with... I thought Kevin Byard was amazing, and you have a little bit of a tarnish on how he's viewed because of his time with Philadelphia, right? But that's a hard thing to do, to be traded mid-season and come into a bad unit with a defensive coordinator who should be an offensive coordinator or vice versa. It was just a mess over there. I like Sean Desai, too. I think he played a part there. Either way, I think that Kevin Byard's going to ascend back to where he was with his Titans days as a member of the Bears. I don't know. On paper, it's perfect as far as the secondary.
Yeah, I agree completely. Because the issue we had was, as I think people have mentioned it before, we knew that Jackson was sitting high, Briscoe was in the box, and that was it. There's no way that anything different would happen. But now with these two, they can interchange. So we're going to be able to disguise our coverage so much more. And we've just said as well, is like the 2 lockdown corners. Good luck against that, guys. I'm happy.
And Kevin Byard in his most recent interview said that that's a little bit overblown. It's not going to be like a law. They're not going to be on the same side for 100% of the chat or 100% of the snaps each and every time. It'll change between game to game. But I'm also really not a fan of that. I think that, having it be identical and then trying to pivot into whatever you're doing is just silly. I think putting your best players in their best position is smarter. But again, what do I know?
Agreed. No, absolutely. I'm not going to say you do it all the time, but it's great to be able to have that ability to mix it up, because then you got to keep the offense honest, and so they don't know what you're going to do, and that's part of it, isn't it? If you can disguise any clues before the snap, you're going to get some sort of advantage. But I'm really high on. I think it's the off season, isn't it? It's been pretty quiet, so I think a lot of these articles, like the PFF stuff, that are saying that ranking these places, it's clickbait. They just want attention
for clicks. Yeah,
I kind of fucking.
You can't put the Chicago media at the top. Everyone's just like, that's right.
Yeah, it's not reporting. It's just literally trying to poke people. Hey, we think you guys. You think you're good now? We reckon you're 19th. They're like, oh, fuck off. So people are going to look at it and go, oh, this is bullshit. I'm going to, and that's what they want. That's all they want is your attention, and they get it. So I just, absolute rubbish. I'm just not having that kind of, and the thing is that I don't get too excited about it. I don't get upset. I'm not going to argue with people on the internet about who's better than this or what. Do you know what? I'm just excited about seeing them September when they start delivering the goods, because this is what I love. I look at what they're doing. I'm happy with what they're doing. I get excited about football, and I just cannot fucking wait for September, man. Well,
I've never had this level of excitement for a Bears fan since 2005.
Do you guys ever just think to yourself like, wow, I'm like, well, not you, Carl, but I'm about to turn 50. And
I am not.
Excuse me.
Are you not? Are you sure?
Oh, here, I'll add Dan back to the stage.
Fuck. I was talking like my phone just got cut off. Like, what? Are you there? I have to say all that over again, you asshole. Now I forgot what I was saying.
Uh-oh.
You're saying you're turning 50 and you're going to link it. You're linking some preseason feeling back.
Okay. So have you ever had the thought come around that like you're not gonna? Okay, so PJ, listen, you're gonna live to be at least 110, but Foster's going on 800. Okay, I'm going on 50. Jason, you're going on what, 50-ish, somewhere around there?
I am 53.
Fuck. Okay.
I was 14 in '85 when the Bears won the Super Bowl. I think I said this on my first show when PJ quizzed me, and I snuck up to my parents' bedroom to watch the first half of the Super Bowl on their little telly in their room because they went to bed late. So I stayed out and watched it. I got caught just before halftime watching the Super Bowl on their little TV in their room. I got sent to bed. Get to fucking bed. I had school the next day because I saw the first half, and this is the days before the internet. If I couldn't watch it on demand the next day, I had to wait and buy the video, the VHS cassette from our price sometime later and watch it. So I managed to see it. This is one of the first we talked about it, So I remember seeing that. I remember that.
That's a Bears fan right there, yo. That's a Bears fan.
That's exactly a Bears fan right there. That's what you call a Bears fan, guys.
Hence this shirt, man.
Carl was shitting in his diaper at that moment.
He wasn't even an itch in his dad's balls that time.
Yeah, that's correct. 84, 85.
His dad was like on his 187th jerk-off session before he came out.
Well, were you counting for him? Jeez, no Diddy.
I was there. I was.
No Diddy, man.
I'm at Carl.
Anyway, go ahead, please.
Your father, Carl.
Finish your statement.
Okay.
Who's going to see a Super Bowl win before they die? So I think that's where that was heading.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
So like, don't you ever think like, damn, like I've been waiting my whole life for this, and I could just drop dead at any moment right now. I'm at that moment in my life. Like I just literally drop dead tomorrow and never get to see it. All you other fuckers could watch it happen, but I could just drop dead tomorrow and never see it happen. And,
Okay, lighten up, Danny.
Yeah, Danny.
I think like, God, could I possibly die before this actually happens in my lifetime? Sometimes I think that.
You could. You never know,
And you said you're done with the pontifications.
Yeah. What if we all die before they win the Super Bowl?
I think like, oh my God, we have a quarterback. Fuck, nuclear war is going to start. None of us are going to see this happen. It's like, it's never going to happen. Like, are we actually going to get to see a quarterback in our lifetime for the Bears?
If Cliff Victoria ever calls me Debbie Dowder again after listening to you say that, he hit her.
Let me see. Yeah, PJ. Oh, we might finish 3-14. Shortly, we might die any minute.
Right.
Hey, 13-4.
It's always sunny in Bears Country Podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the show, everyone. I better finish my drink just in case. Yes.
13-4 in the first team that wins the Super Bowl, the rookie quarterback. All right, die. No, don't get to see it.
Come on.
Oh boy.
Come on, Shorty. Be positive.
Just please live it on in my memory if it happens.
If you die tomorrow, I'll have nowhere to stay at Christmas. So come on, man.
That's what's important, right?
Do it for me.
I need a place to stay.
No, you don't have a place to stay. You just have to know how to get there.
Oh, man.
Like, fuck, I'm in O'Hare.
Danny, I'm here.
I'm telling you, man.
Where is this asshole?
Hello.
I'm the Debbie Dowder.
Get this Danny guy off the stage. Where's Shorty at?
Oh, wow. You guys, we're good. We got it. This is a great opportunity to go back to to
the projects
kind of conversation. Was that it's true? I don't ever remember being this excited preseason.
I'm so excited. I'm afraid I'm going to die soon and not be able to see it. Like that's how excited I am. I'm like, fuck, I'm getting too old. I could die. Like that's where my mind goes. Like, fuck, just hang on for 10 more years, Dan.
Oh, babe. That's all I got to say. This guy.
Yeah, I know.
He talking about.
Oh,
but I'm the one who bring the podcast down. He talking about death.
Well, Danny, it could happen. My father waited his entire life to see the Cubs win the World Series, and he came up 4 years short. And he was listening and watching the Cubs since he was like 5 years old in 1936, and he never got to see him win, man. Saw him in the World Series a few times. but never got to see him win.
Well, Jamie, that makes me feel a lot better.
Hopefully you have a better outcome than my father did, Danny.
I hope so too, Jamie.
Get the Danny shit off the screen, man.
Jamie Foster. Oh, I like that.
Why are we name dropping? God damn. Oh, my goodness.
Nah.
Well, at least we know no one's going to be looking for Foster, right? Foster's looking for them already. He's got a couple vacant spots left in that paneling. He's got the glove. Oh, my God. This is the point where Foster goes, no glove, no love. Oh my
what
God.
better to hold an axe with, right?
Oh no!
Or your face before he farts on it.
No gloves on an axe, man. You've got to have a good, secure grip on an axe with bare hands. Definitely.
Or your throat. Either one.
Yeah.
That works. Yeah. The Grim Reaper has been avoiding Foster, not the Foster, not the Foster avoiding the Reaper.
Everybody's got to meet their match.
Oh my!
Hey, my family motto is: you won't catch us going around dying. They'll have to kill us first.
I like it. Very fitting. Very fitting.
Very fitting.
That's a Foster quote there, if I've ever heard one. That's a Foster quote there.
Yeah, but, my sister was dead for like 26 minutes once. My dad had like 18 heart attacks. My brother almost died 2 weeks ago from a fucking kidney stone, man. Did you not?
You can die from a kidney stone?
He was fucking coughing up blood and he thought he was going to black out, dude, at the hospital.
Okay.
So,
wow.
So it's like dominoes falling. Me and Jason are the only ones who haven't had terribly depressing stories tonight or outlooks on something.
Well, I do now know where both of you live. I can give you depressing stories.
Huh?
Did you hear
my
that,
honest reaction?
Did you hear that, Carl?
Yeah, my honest reaction is on the screen right now, Danny.
Foster told us, Carly.
Carly.
Foster
Are you projecting again?
Foster told PJ and I, Carly, in the background.
More marks.
He figured it out.
Man.
Wait, what are you saying?
Wow.
Never mind.
Where are we? What the fuck's going on? What's happening right
None
now?
your biz,
What the
Carl.
fuck is going on?
None your
Someone
biz.
help me out here.
None your business.
None your
You'll know when you know, Carl.
Oh.
All right. Cliff. Yeah, perfect Cliff.
God, I tell you. I have to apologize to everyone in audio stream.
Thanks,
if you're still hanging out.
Yeah, thanks, Cliff. Cheers to you.
Carl, I've been in the hospital for a month now. Type 1 diabetic with his legs cut off to his knees and his hands not working right. Is that depressing enough?
Yeah.
He can still play the piano.
This show depressing real fast.
Good night, everybody. I hope you stay safe. Have a good week. Love ya. See ya.
To let it go a little bit longer that time.
Yeah, it was like a little tease. You'll never know what happens.
Huh?
And remember,
Foster covers everything.
To bet responsibly. Yeah.
Hey, remember to use BetUS. bit.ly/BearsCountryPodcast -BetUS.
All right.
Sign up bonus.
About the PSF app. Check it out, guys.
And the PSF app.
Danny, did you watch the episode last week? We had Foster trying to run the BetUS ad.
Did you, Carly?
It did not turn out very well. But he tried. It's the thought that counts.
You told me on the show. You told me it was good, you liar.
It got the point across.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh dear.
Carly Simon.
Yeah, well, seriously, Cliff. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to update my name.
Seriously worried about him, so just good luck with your buddy there, man.
I got a prayer for your buddy because that's rough shit, man.
And then Steve Phillips
Rough
follows
shit.
it with that. Holy fuck. Oh.
You know what? This show is.
Yeah, Dix.
Welcome to Bears Country.
Welcome to the Bears Country Podcast.
Yes.
What else would you be doing? Oh, dear. Holy
What
fuck.
else? What better? What
This
more
is what I was saying. This is what I was. Yes. Oh.
I can't.
Steve Phillips, I was jerking off and got a blister and had to stop. Meanwhile, Foster has to take a moment to recollect himself.
Oh my
With
god.
himself in hand. No Diddy.
Is that where the I got blisters on my fingers line came from, Steve?
Hey, guys, we're going on 2 hours.
Yes.
Do you want to end this in 3 minutes?
Talk about some football. We want to end it, not on this conversation where we've been, man. You want to end it tonight?
Fucking end it. Let's
We'll
end
fucking end you, mate.
with some fucking Bears talk, mate.
Have we covered everything? Are we talking football? What's going on? I'm in the mood now.
What else can we talk about tonight?
I'm in the mood now.
Got to start another show, man. That's it. The Jason UK Bears, Jason Nunya Biz show.
Yeah, just you wait.
You know what I think about? You know what I think about the Bears? None of your fucking business. That's the whole show. He does that for an hour and a half.
Chris Watts goes. So Jason, what do you think about the blimmin' cola on that fucking bloody ref last week? He goes, none of your fucking business, Chris.
None of your business, mate.
Hey, ref, have a fucking word. Oh my god.
I wonder why Chris doesn't want to do a fucking show with you anymore.
Ooh, you're cutting deep.
Oh.
You're like, none of your fucking biz, Chris. Wow, this show went off.
Who's that? Who's Brian talking about? Dick's.
Yeah, Cliff,
PJ.
Let's talk about Tory Taylor. Let's do that.
Yes.
Dixie Nomas is you, Carly.
Whoa. No Diddy. He is not talking from experience. I can confirm.
That shit-eating grin on your face right now, PJ, says it all. You're like, I've won.
Yeah. He's saying to himself, why the fuck do I hang out with these people?
No, he's saying that shit-eating grin was like, I have finally won. Now they're like giggling at pussy and tits and asses and farts. I have won.
I've been here every week for years waiting for this.
Finally came full circle. Look, I'm standing up, PJ. You got my full attention. I get it now. Okay, this is your
no Diddy. No Diddy.
Every year to the day.
No, PJ. I mean, Danny, sit down and we'll stand up.
Oh. Perfect timing. That was some fucking perfect. Did you guys work that out before the show?
Well, I said.
That's actually my idea.
I say.
Jason's dying, man.
Mike Rochburns.
Does it? You should see a doctor, bro.
It's on fire.
Oh, fucking hell.
For any one of you that come back next week, I want to thank you very much.
to both of you that might fucking come back next week.
Mike Rotsburn's over here.
I'm just hoping the people that watch and listen come back next week after this shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Where the fuck is Retro? He would love this shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
He'd be all up in it.
Oh, dear me. You guys. Oh,
you guys.
Yeah, that's,
you guys.
Talking about the punter anyway. Yeah. Which that.
I've been asking women all over the world to do that for centuries.
Centuries.
Finally, he admits it. The moment that Jack Mehoff,
my true identity,
6674, admits he's a vampire.
What did he do? What did he do? Jack me up? What?
Jack Mehoff admits he's a vampire.
My eyes are like full of tears.
Wow. Yeah, Doug, definitely agree, Doug, with you there about even if Tory Taylor is just a little bit above average, the favourite moment was watching Adam's reaction. I was live with you guys then when that happened. That was hilarious. That was the funniest moment of the entire draft. He was brilliant. He was just beside himself, wasn't he? That was hilarious. Oh, he couldn't believe it. But he soon came round. I think that's didn't Taylor hit one today that was down on the 6 yard line.
Yeah, it hit at the 5, down by the 6. Yeah,
beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. Field position matters. Field position matters.
What about my reaction, DVD? Like 2 hours into that draft, I was like, "Fucking a fucking punter."
Yeah,
we drafted a fucking punter with the 4th round pick. Like,
no, Adam's still with us. Yeah.
Then I looked at him. Now I'm like, fuck, we can win like 4 games with this kid.
He's a weapon, man. He's a fucking weapon.
He's a weapon.
And then actually, what I loved, I think, was it Adam or was it Swifty that did a video shortly after? I think it was Adam, I think, that showed how bad Trenton Gill was. And that like what a massive difference it will make to have a really good punter on the team.
Well, what happened was I think we got Tory Taylor right, and then Adam was like, "Well, if we somehow get Austin Booker, well, I'll just make a punter video. It won't happen, but I'll do it." And sure as shit, it happened.
Yeah.
So as Adam was saying, playing checkers, or he was playing chess rather. Yep.
And I sat there the whole time going,
what the fuck?
You could watch me in the background of that 8-hour show in that draft, just like you guys are talking about picks. I'm just going, a fucking punter? What?
For 2 days, that's what you said.
And you're like, holy shit. Yes, this kid could win us a couple of 2-3 games. Maybe 4.
He has the potential. He has the potential to change every single game.
Then you hear his accent. You're like, well, definitely. If I was a female, I'd be like, I'll have your babies.
Oh God, let's not go there again.
Babies don't come out of the mouth. Stop with the mouth. Babies are not conceived through the mouth. Somebody please.
But have you tried?
Year-old.
Are you talking from experience?
No, I'm talking through scientific.
Oh man,
that's fine. You can use science, but you got to prove it. I think you should prove it on the next live stream that it's not possible.
I love.
Jason, no.
I think you should, Carl.
Oh
yeah. Shorty described.
You are the.
You'll be hearing from Foster's lawyers very soon.
We have yet to haze you.
Yeah, it might take about 2 weeks. I got to call the public defender's office.
What's going on here? You tried to say something about Nick. I got to stand up for Nick.
I said we have yet to haze you as being the rookie on the team.
This feels like hazing every single time I'm on the show. You got Mike Rochburns.
Look at Doug's comment here, working for Comcast. Oh my goodness.
Comcast? Did you actually say Comcast?
Comcast.
Big balls couldn't go.
If you want to come to Chicago, get your fucking vowels right, Jason. Comcast.
This is my language. You guys have fucked it up, all right? So let's not hear that shit.
This is my language, he said. All right, buddy. Did the Queen approve of you saying that?
She's dead. Get a grip, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Comcast.
Comcast.
I
I want to play the Family Guy video of the English people having sex.
Is safe.
Almost. There we are.
No
Walk
one
in
is
my
safe.
aunt's house. You better be like,
One has arrived.
excuse me, Auntie Debbie. Do you have
One has arrived.
Do you have Comcast? If you walk in and go, do you have Comcast? She'd be like, what the fuck is that?
Anyone on this show
Holy
can
fuck.
get it.
Anyway.
No one is
Get
safe.
what? Get what?
Roasted.
You've ruined.
Oh.
Tell him,
Would I be
Jason.
left like you
That's
with
very
like
good
Mike
comment.
Rochburns?
Hilarious. Mike.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Danger
my
Will
God.
Robin.
Wait, where did
Will
Jack?
Robin.
Where did Jack go? Where did Jack go?
I'm with Jason. It's you bloody Americans that butcher the
You
English.
bloody. You bloody.
You
You
bloody
bloody
Americans
Americans
butcher
fucked
the
up
English
my
language.
We gave you a perfectly good language, and what do you do with it? You know, Jesus Christ.
Yes. I'll just sit right here in this chair. I've come to confer with my client. I can't remember the chap's name, but he's got a speech impediment. Don Burr came back.
No, he's now he's drinking water.
That was like an hour ago.
You must have a wife, Jason. You're drinking water right now. You have a wife.
No, I'm just a sensible guy. You know, I got to drive tomorrow. I'm good.
Sensible guy talking on a Bears podcast up across the pond at 3 a.m.
Yeah. You know,
Bravo to you, my
I'm like a
friend.
librarian, man.
Look at DVD. There are places where English completely disappears. Why in America haven't they used it for years?
You sound like
Henry
Gandalf the Grey. There are places where English completely disappears.
You shall not pass.
Chris Watts is listening to
Bro,
this
I could blow your
10
mind right now.
a.m. Chris Watts is listening to this at 10
No.
a.m. UK and spitting on me for my English accent.
Hawk tour. And that bitch is making the most of it, man. She's got all sorts of social media presence now.
Oh my goodness.
Just from saying Hawk tour.
Hawk
See,
tour, baby.
Jason, that's the beauty of America. You just never know. Just never know, man.
Fuck around, you might become an American, Jason.
Jason
find out.
USA, baby.
Devo
You
Sam.
bloody European.
By the time
I've never seen Devo Sam before.
Jason will come in December 18th. By December 28th, he'll be like, how do I get a green card?
How do I get a green card?
Somebody please tell me how I can get a green card. That's your accent.
Jason already thinks his name is now Jason USA. Couple drinks, 3 in the morning, you don't even know the difference.
Frank Gilmore, living in America.
I'm just saying. We're just celebrating our USA because we're at start the Olympics tomorrow. So
And
I am the normal.
and because
Could have fooled me.
and because we just celebrated 4th of July because we kicked your ass. Oh!
Jason's just like, so?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, well done. Well done.
great.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Chris Watts would be like,
He'll be livid, man. He'll be fucking shit up.
Jason really just said, however did they win? Look at this shit on this air. However did the Americans win? How in the hell did the U.S. win the revolution? Their own revolution.
I know
Like
how
we're
we
talking
won.
about a Bears game, but it's the USA and England.
I know how we won. Hot to
Yeah.
We got lucky that Scottish Bear's not here tonight to back him up.
Yeah, he's not here, is he, man? That's it. But maybe you didn't kick us out. Maybe we just went, oh, fuck this, we're out of here. You know, it's like maybe we just like this. We should leave these guys to it. You know.
Oh, that's rubbish, mate.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Now do Chris's accent.
I don't
Who
know
needs
if I could do that.
when you can have Pac-Man?
If we stay on for 3 more hours, Chris Watts will get up to take a shit, and then he'll see us done, and we can bring him on, and then he can try to do his accent.
No, we've already done that. We can't have repeat
What's up, Illinois Jones?
Illinois Jones.
He's got the UK accent flowing. Oh my god!
Can't help myself, mate. I'm trying to act like a Beatle.
Hands off a gummy.
I feel like my best British accent is talking like a fucking Beatle. I have to make sure that you accent the right words into a question.
No, that's not English anymore, mate. That's kind of sounding Scottish, kind of Welsh there. Oh, no,
That's kind of sounding kind of Scottish.
Well, see, I've noticed that about you. You don't turn a sentence into a question, whereas Chris does. Chris is from that other side of the
north of England.
He's the north,
He's in the north of England. I'm in the south.
So he turns the fucking sentences into a question.
Now, Jason, what are Scousers? I've heard that's the worst UK accent.
Scousers? No, they're from Liverpool. That's people from Liverpool around that area. So
Isn't that my fucking accent?
I thought they had the worst accent out of anyone in the UK.
Isn't that the Beatles?
People say that, but I'm going to get myself in trouble here. Some people say the Midlands Birmingham accent is the worst.
Birmingham,
yeah.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I have no beef with anyone's accent. I like accents. It's just different, and I like it. But yeah,
isn't that the Beatles accent?
That's the Scousers. Is Liverpool, yeah.
Yes, they turn more things into a question. They'd finish every sentence with a question, mate.
Sounds like a Lord of the Rings
fucking
spin-off. Is this the Rings of Power season 2? Early release?
Yeah, it's like a weird spin-off show with Shorty's impressions.
I guarantee you.
Oh, imagine an episode of Danny and Triple R with their multi-personality disorders. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Chris Watts is in his kitchen making eggs. Listen to me.
Is he? Are you telling us or asking us?
As a question. and he's pissed off. And he's like, "You're not doing it correctly."
Brian's comment.
Chris Watts, I fucking love you. You fucking bloody bastard.
Oh, Chris is flushing a Dan as we speak.
Chris Watts is cutting himself a piece of bread. He's trying to make himself some eggs. And he's putting himself together an egg and bread sandwich. Listening to this whole podcast. And he's getting pissed off because every sentence ends in a fucking question.
What are you doing? Dan, stop.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Excuse me, sir. Will you please leave? You're on the wrong show, Danny. This isn't the British Bears.
Danny.
That wasn't.
Somebody's got to fucking fill in for Chris Watts.
It's Tuesdays, though. It's Tuesdays. Thursday, damn it.
It is Tuesdays, yeah. We got to try and knocks. Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
Chris, I love you. You know I'm making fun of you just like you would me. And you can go fuck yourself for that. Go fuck yourself, Chris.
I was cleaning out some stuff on my phone, and I came across the picture of you, Dan, and Chris when we were coming to the Bears game.
Oh, God.
Sleep on the train. We want them to sleep on the train.
I might have it, actually. I can pull it up.
Oh, that's beautiful. The next shot's better because you're still sleeping, and Chris is just giving me the dirtiest freaking look, dude. Because I was taking pictures of these guys like hung over and sending them to Aldo and everybody.
Brilliant. Oh man, yeah, that's going to be some fun, isn't it? In December, let's get together for some beers. or whatever you.
Malort.
I'm ready for the Hall of Fame game right now.
Yeah, you guys might want to stay away from the Malort there. I just want to give you a heads up there, Jason. Stay away from the Malort.
Well, Mike, I thought that you were going to try out the Malort for us to start things off.
Exactly.
Well,
you got to try it. You know, you got to try it in Chicago. Got to give it a go. I'll see what happens. Everything is a good time or a great story. That's the rule.
I love it. I love it.
Me and drinking doesn't go together.
I appreciate that.
There you go. Is this the picture you're talking about?
Is that Danny on the left?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know who Danny is, but that could be.
That's it.
You guys have to use that emergency exit?
They wouldn't have made it to any exit. They barely got off the train, man.
If there's an emergency, you have to.
He's got the Starbucks and the cell phone in the hand. His thumb is very red too. Were you having like hot Cheetos? Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
He was eating Cheetos.
I just okay.
Oh, that was
he said no. That's Urlacher. with hair on the back of his head. All right.
Could you imagine using that fucking emergency exit right now? Like, we have to get through.
Oh my god!
You scared Chris Watts. He's got fucking jet lag. He's just all fucked up. We have to get out. We have to get out.
Look, in fairness, it's not just us. Look to the right. Look to the right. Look at these fuckers over here passed out.
They were looking at their phones and they just sent pictures of you guys.
Yeah, they were passed out. They were passed out.
Brilliant.
I was sitting across from them. I was sitting right across from them, and I took this picture, man.
No, this is literally Foster's picture from across the train.
So you'll be hearing from Foster's lawyers even sooner now.
Yeah,
no, Foster has already heard from our lawyers. That's why I'm showing this, because it's
Foster. Did you consent to having them use your image rights? This is important.
This is important. No, this is part of the lawsuit, Carl.
No.
Shut up. It's part of the lawsuit, Carl. Shut up.
God, if this was a lawsuit, there'd be so much bullshit that I have to parse through. I call to the stand and jack me off.
It's Mr. Meehoff. It's Mr. Meehoff, damn it.
Mr.
Meehoff. Yep, still the normal one.
All right, PJ, whatever you want to say to yourself.
2 minutes and 17 seconds. Go check that out. Or 2 hours and 18 minutes and 2 hours and 17 minutes. Sorry.
What about that timestamp?
2 hours and 17 minutes
of pure, unadulterated Bears content. Amazing.
Yes, this is the best. This is where you come for your #1 Bears content on YouTube.
No Diddy.
God, no.
Tin Pan Dog.
Tin Pan Dog? What? Wait.
Tin Pan what?
Tin Pan!
Yeah, I have some egg rolls, some Tin Pan Dong, and
Squeegee!
You know, don't fuck around.
Wait a second, there's a Tin Pan Dong in the chat!
I will pull all you motherfuckers. Don't fuck with Tin Pan Dog.
So this is someone who's a returning viewer. I apologize.
He's returning. Oh, yeah. Okay. You're out of here. Sorry, Tin Pan. Who else? Who else is gonna fuck with Tin Pan?
yeah, I have some egg rolls, some Tin
you're
Pan
out of here.
Dong, and
Who's next? Who's next? Who's next?
Shit, fuck Green Bay.
I love Tin Pan Dog. One of the best names on the internet.
That is such a great name. I love it.
If you say it correctly.
Tin Pan Dog. Or Tin Pan Dog.
Anyway, is there any more football talk, guys, before I go to bed? Any
would you like to talk some more Bears? Anything else you want to enlighten us with, you British cunt?
Oh! Is cunt really that bad of a word in the UK? I feel like you guys use it for everything.
Oh well, yeah. Me and my sister use it a lot, but it's pretty
good.
offensive.
Good for you.
A lot of people find it very offensive.
Yeah.
But,
Not
yeah,
me.
fuck them
You know
cunts.
why? The show.
Fuck them cunts.
Well, it's either cunt or
Arse.
Oh. Look at that handsome guy ready to catch a hard-boiled egg in his mouth.
All right.
Keep playing it. I got to come up with some shit for that picture.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to catch.
You got to come up.
Hard-boiled egg. Illinois Joe's has a question for you. Crumpets or crimpets?
Crumpet.
Crumpet.
I like a crumpet in the morning with some coffee. Yeah.
What the fuck is a crumpet?
Crumpet? You don't have crumpets, do you?
That's
Oh my
it.
God.
I'm removing this. This is getting out of here. Oh, you fucker. I can't. So, explain the difference between a crumpet and a crimpet.
I don't know what a crimpet is. I've never heard of a crimpet.
No difference. I'm talking about the way you say it.
Put in the toaster and
ask him. He's talking about the way you say it.
Is it like an English muffin?
Kind of, but different. Yeah.
Have you ever actually had an English muffin?
Yeah. I've had a muffin. Obviously, it's English because I'm in England, so you guys call
Is it
it
like
that.
the same kind of muffin that we have? That we call an English muffin. It's like it's crispy and put it in like a toaster oven.
Yeah, fluffy in the middle, like a little bread cake thing. Like you slice it in half.
Can your mom?
They don't have English muffins in England, dude. They just have muffins.
Just have muffins, yeah.
Like in France, they don't have French fries; they're just fries.
Well, they probably don't even have fries either. It's all made up bullshit.
Thing about this show, we can talk about a little bit of everything, can't we?
Yep.
I mean, just a little bit
Sure
of everything.
do.
Well, shit, PJ.
I mean, because
No, that's Mike. That's Mike.
We tried to talk Bears, but you wouldn't let us.
Yeah.
it was me.
So it's all your
Yeah.
fault, PJ.
What I do?
You just tried to keep pushing the subject to your hyped up narrative tonight. You were all
yeah. 10-pound dog was all ready to talk about sexy Dexy, and that's kind of where it all came off the rails.
Nice. Yeah, that was the exact moment, wasn't it? That was the exact moment that it just went. Whoa.
And we went Beavis and Butthead back on you. You were like, wait a second. This is on. You can't go Beavis and Butthead on me.
No, everyone has a new name.
You can't laugh at
It's
farts
totally-
and pussy jokes.
Totally fucked.
I did a snort. Sorry.
What is Squeegee going on about right here, Jason? I have no idea what this is pertaining to.
Spotted dick is a dessert. It's like it's a pudding. It's a sponge with raisins in it, and you have it with custard.
You call it a spotted dick?
Yep. Oh yeah. You have it with
Okay.
custard. Hot custard on your spotted dick. You can have it.
It's gonna be an audio clip too.
Why?
Hot custard on your spotted dick.
This is where we're at now, isn't it? This is where
Oh
okay.
yeah, it's gone. Yeah,
It's on that level now. This is
too far gone. Yep.
Yeah. There's no getting this back, is there? This
If you're still here, thank you. We appreciate you.
Our loyalists, we appreciate you sticking around.
Yeah.
Not to be concerned or confused
A
with
little
lobbyists.
revolutionary talk just for you. You're a loyalist.
What's going on here?
Through all this banter we've been having, I truly appreciate it because I am normal.
Okay, okay, Mike. Okay, Mike.
We'll be the judge of that.
Wait, what do we got? We got 10-pound dog. That's not what Kitty says.
10 pounds.
What happened to Dixie Promiscuous, man? You changed that back too quick.
That's what are you talking about? You've been asking for my last name since God knows when. It's all out on the screen.
I think Dixie Promiscuous was better.
No, here, let me show everyone. It's Dixie Normus.
Okay,
Carl
Carly
Dixie
Simon.
Normus?
No, it's Dixie.
I fucking knew your
Carly
first name.
Mason Simon Dixie Nomis.
You honestly think I'm trotting around with my first name as an alias as Carl? Come on, buddy.
Carl with a K.
Yeah, Carl with a K at that. Okay. Nice try.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. It just turns it super. Oh, are we doing solid faces now? Serious faces?
That's it. PJ Foster, get on one of those images of him.
Huh? Oh, Hugh has joined the chat. Thank you, Hugh.
PJ's like, wait, how do I use a computer? Foster's like, what's a computer?
Of course, he just changed his name to Mr. Okay. Mr. Mihawk.
Tonight we've got Hugh Janus from across the pond.
Hugh Janus.
Oh, what about Mike? Has anyone seen Mike recently? I think Mike. Yeah, Mike. He was a great player.
Carlingus.
Okay.
Seymour.
Since I know, isn't that an airline? Carlingus
Airlines?
No, it's George Karlaftis.
Well, we're here, so I'm gonna just kind of like show you guys something, man, because it's. This is it. Things are.
Hold on, Foster. Let me build some anticipation.
No, just get the picture. Get that picture of Shorty.
Oh God!
Hello.
Please don't cut us off for this YouTube.
No.
Let me narrate. We need to put like subtitles on for the chat. Let me put on subtitles.
No.
Oh, he's taking off the paneling, guys. Here it comes.
I've got subtitles for anyone who can't hear.
Oh no, shit. Oh my God. Cut the feed.
No, it's done.
I'm like scared.
Body's just been transferred. I've got it all straightened out, but you won't see this ever again. The paneling, done.
This is the last day.
This is a special moment. Wow, this is yeah.
No.
Oh man.
No.
That's it.
No, Foster. Say it is not so.
It's so.
What is the house sold? Is that what Cliff Victoria was talking about earlier when he sold a house?
No. But it's really I'm there. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be out of here, and hopefully it'll be gone in the next 3-4 weeks, man.
This is like Bilbo Baggins starting his adventure.
Well, my family's been
going
here
on an adventure, and I'm never coming back.
7, dude. So at the end of 1967 till sometime in August. It's it's just that's a lifetime, man. My lifetime, almost.
Yeah.
Well, one of them, anyways.
Huh?
But I just wanted to, I'd save those 2 flags to pull them because that's it. We won't see that on BCP anymore. I might see this for a little bit, and then this.
You should take a picture of it and use it as a green screen, so you could green screen it in whenever you want. That would be pretty funny.
That's a good idea. I think I will put the stuff back up. I'll put it all up.
Or just find a picture of generic paneling.
You probably didn't even notice this one. This is my newest one. I don't know if you can see it.
Fan cave.
I did see that.
Yep.
Yeah. Fan cave.
My kids got me that. Actually, my kids got me both of these this year because they always get me Bears stuff because we're Bears nuts.
No,
no,
you're not.
I don't like the Bears.
Yeah,
100 fucking years. I was telling all. Don't know.
Oh yeah,
all 100 and something of them.
No, but I guarantee since 32, and would not be surprised if it was from 21 when they moved to Chicago, because that's where my family was at. And that's my grandfather. How did my dad become such a huge Bears fan growing up as a little kid? And that was all throughout the 30s. So there's only like 10 more years before that the Bears were even in existence. So I'm assuming, but I don't have proof of it, that after World War I, when my grandfather moved to Evanston in, I think, 1918 or 1919 or something like that, by 21, the Bears had come to Chicago, and they were diehard Cub fans on top of it, and they all played at Wrigley Field. So it just kind of makes sense. I mean, I can't verify it, but it's a nice story if I sat and wrote it all out, all the stuff that I know. And I probably only know a third of all of it. That's the sad part, is because each time somebody leaves, man, you got a whole book of knowledge and stuff that's gone, unless you record it. So
that's
beautiful. God bless the internet.
What's that?
God bless the internet, so we can have a more robust way of recording things.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Like the Bears Country Podcast.
That's the only reason I'm doing
this
show, is so my family and kids can look at this and laugh when I'm dead. That's the only reason. I don't like Dan.
And another one. All these guys with these Debbie Downers. Oh my God.
By the way, Debbie Downer here. The sky is beginning to light up behind Jason. I can see it through his curtains.
Yeah,
the show must go on.
Not outside my window.
He'll be driving tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
That's today, dude.
I'm glad I took mine to football.
Jason, a round of applause for Jason.
Yeah.
It's great to hang out with you guys. It's been a while, hasn't it? But it's been quite an unusual show, but it's been a lot of fun.
Quite unusual, yes, quite.
Yeah. I did it once before, didn't I? I think it was the Minnesota game, wasn't it? It was that Sunday night football.
Yeah.
I came on after the show. Okay. No, did he? After the show, and I stayed up till like 7 a.m. And then someone said, the sun's coming up behind you. It's like, oh yeah. Yeah.
For fucking Jason UK's sake. We have got to end this shit.
We've got to fucking end it.
Cliff Victoria, the sun will come up tomorrow.
The sun will come up.
Get your bottom dollar.
Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
Sun's coming up in half an hour.
It's already sun, but Jason's got it now.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
Jason, why don't you tell us where everyone can find you?
You can find me on the Bears Country Productions British Bears Show. Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. UK time, usually. But we're going to be coming back to Scottish Bear, my man. Here he is.
Yeah. Scottish Bear.
The cavalry is here.
Jason is a pussy. The night is still young.
I'll get some rum. Give me 5 minutes. I'll go and get some rum. And then let's kick it off. Let's kick this shit off.
Let's kick it off. Let's go fucking metal. Let's go fucking metal.
Where did you get? That's from the soccer. That's from the soccer, isn't it?
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whenever I see that on TikTok, it's always so funny.
Let's go fucking mental. Let's go fucking mental.
Let's go off on a happy note, guys. Doug Van Dorn says the sun will blow up tomorrow. Bet your bottom that tomorrow will be toast.
Oh, jeez.
Guys, this has been a fucking spectacularly, very fun show.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could ask more from any one of you guys. Everyone, chat, the panel. What a fun show. This is my dream, is to talk Bears and have fun. And we have done that tonight. Can you do you disagree with that?
No.
I've
not at all.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Mission accomplished.
What's up, Walt?
Walt, what's up, Walt?
In the house.
Walter
Besky.
Walter can't do it. DJ can.
Guys, let's get the chat
before we can.
Let's get the chat before we wrap this shit up.
Well, Dan, I have a special request. This is a little bit of breaking news, and I'm very, very comfortable saying this now because the BCP faithful is in the chat, and I'm hoping that this will fall on listening ears. So myself, of course, is a member, not of whatever this hashtag that they edited in for me. I don't know if I can get it full Sage. What's going on here? Carly Simon? That's not what's going on here. I'm a member, one of the co-hosts, rather, of the Thy and Smile podcast. And I had a Houston Texans-based podcast reach out to me, and we're going to be recording an episode next Monday. I had never heard of them before, but in true BCP fashion, I was down with BCP, the conglomeration. I instantly accepted, let's get this done. Obviously, with the Texans and the Bears playing twice in 6 weeks, I thought it would be a no-brainer. So I had no idea what these guys were about. And today, they just wanted to follow up with me, make sure that everything's going to be happening down on Monday. I'm going to drop their link to this video in the chat so that you guys can watch it.
Miss Chris Watts.
But there's a interview that they have. If you watch that link, it's an interview with a Bears player. Totally floored me. I had no idea that they had this kind of reach. This is a player that I think you guys are going to be excited about. I know I'm excited about this player. I'm just going to play a couple seconds of the video, nothing more.
How are you feeling coming out of those type of results, man?
Well, I had an opportunity to perform at a HBCU combine earlier in February.
Yeah, man.
So going into pro day, my only goal was to improve on those numbers, and I think I really showed out. If I'm just being honest, I really just showed that I'm just as athletic as any other prospect in this class.
He's got some good aura about him. It's even exciting. I haven't gotten a chance to watch this, so I'll be watching it personally, an interview with UDFA Ian Wheeler. But very, very exciting stuff. We're hoping that one day we can get him on in the Thy and Smile community as a guest somehow. And obviously, we would love to have this reach come over to the BCP side. We'd love to have an Ian Wheeler. They had former Titans tight end Ben Troop on their show recently as well. So some fun stuff coming up for the season. Definitely looking forward to it.
Love it. By the way, for anyone that does not know, Carl has his own show, the Thy and Smile podcast, with Nick, who is the Smile to his thigh. So there you go. Check it out, guys.
With the Dixie Normus to boot.
He is our producer, but he has his own show. So go please check out his channel as well. And then when he gets too big for us, he'll leave and we'll figure out what to do to replace him.
Wrong.
We love and support him though. We love and support you. We love and support you though, Carl. So
yes.
That is awesome. I'm glad.
Please check out Fine Spies. Please check him out.
I'll be there. I'll be there when that happens. I expect all of you guys to as well. We love and you guys, everyone. We're a community, so
definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mrs. Chris Watts. That's it.
What the fuck is this?
Happy ears.
What?
This is Chris Watts' long lost love. She's been on the show before. She's got a problem. She's colorblind and dyslexic.
Happy 3 years. Happy 3 years.
Chris Watts, that's your fucking card to the country, buddy.
Yeah.
Send her a wedding ring right now, buddy. Mail her a wedding ring with your next month's rent check. Get your ass to the state.
Happy 3 years, guys.
What the hell is going on right now?
Oh, Scotty's just going to get his missus now.
Oh
no!
Wait, hold on. Get her on the show. Get her on the show quick. You have to. It's important. It's very important. It's very important. She needs to be on the show right now.
Oh my goodness. Shorty's trying to end the show and falls.
That's your ticket, Chris Watts.
PJ,
that's your ticket.
PJ, this is standard though. I hear every time. Usually I'm working on Friday, so I just stick my little earphones on and I will go around my job on a Friday, listening to you guys, and I'll have a look at it and see. It says the show was 3.5 hours, and it'll be like 2 hours 20 in, and Shooter will go. Anyway, guys, let's wrap this shit up. There's another fucking hour left, Shorty. I know it's like the bands that go. Anyway,
I suggested that there was like an after dark portion of the show, but the entire show is after dark, apparently.
Well, we used to do a show on Sunday night. It was like me.
What the fuck is that?
All right, I don't. Now, for people that were here a few years ago, I don't know if they remembered it, but that's my sister, and that's all an act, man. So
whatever, mate. You don't have to explain to us. It's okay.
It's the voice, man. And there's a whole thing we did on the show.
Love is love, right? That's what we say nowadays.
Doesn't matter.
Whoa, Illinois Jones out of left field.
Foster that bug.
Oh my goodness!
I didn't do it that time. I did not do that time.
Oh man!
That's my butt plug.
Oh no, Adam's getting crazy. We have to end this quick.
Trigger warning. Adam's triggered. Let's go.
Shit, Adam's still here? Fuck, we have to leave right now.
We offended Adam Mason. Cut the feed. Cut the feed. Quick, cut the feed.
Oh, slightly longer.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Oh my God. Adam, BCP does not support incest. Just so you know, there's no everything you see here is for.
Can you prove that?
Yes.
Everything here is for entertainment purposes only.
Yes, entertainment purposes.
We don't give sexual advice or any kind of advice.
Yes. I don't take any sexual advice from me going into 50. I'll tell you that much. Like I'd say stay away from women.
Adam, that chick's whole crew is in on it. Her husband's name is Maurice Lester, Mo Lester, and that's his wife's sister. So they're on it.
Hold on, stop it. Do you have any idea what you just said?
I do. It's on one of our shows.
Maurice Lester.
He's been on the show.
All right, let me just update your name real quick, good sir.
Maurice Lester has been on the show like twice.
All right, Mo. Mo Lester, oh my God.
PJ finally just no more. He couldn't keep it together.
Oh my God!
We finally broke him tonight, guys.
2 years.
PJ came out hot and horny out of the get-go.
And now look at him.
Look at
hot and horny. Now he's Mike Roch.
He's like putty in our hands.
Broke man.
Man.
You know, Carl, that's the last fucking time.
I didn't put it on the screen that time. I did not do that one.
Dude,
I'm removing it. I'm removing it.
I've done it like 4 times tonight.
Okay, Mo. What are you talking about, Mo? What have you done 4 times?
Squirty. Put 10-pound dog.
10-pound dog.
Then I'll have some egg rolls, some ping dong.
Pin dog. Say bend over.
Shit, fuck Green Bay.
Jesus criminy. Can we end this fucking show?
Please.
Walt says September we have football next week. That's right. Literally, next Thursday is the last non-Bears football.
Thank you, Walt. Thank you, Walt.
You remember when I was saying about like the
Somebody to bring us back to
the
ground zero.
Game, that Hall of Fame game.
What are we going to continue the conversation after a 2-hour hiatus? Oh, there's football.
Adam needs a hearing aid, man. All he heard was molested his sister 40 times or something like that. Molested his sister, whatever.
Adam hears what he wants to hear. Wink, wink,
Yeah.
nudge, nudge.
Yeah. I've seen
Illinois
the show,
Joe
yeah.
says, I went to high school with someone named Mo Lester. I was 16 in 11th grade and he was 20. He lived in a shed behind someone's house.
I'm sure Illinois Jones is very familiar with that shed.
That sounds like a
awful.
story there. Yeah.
If that's true, I apologize.
Swear to God. I'm sorry, too.
I feel like an asshole right now.
This is wrong.
That's not empathy.
I thought it was the 8th. I may be wrong.
No, it's the 2nd. August.
Listen. Here is the thing.
Listen, Linda.
No, Karen. Here is the thing about BCP. We are here every Thursday night. So if we have a Bears game, guess what?
I'm not here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man.
Guess what? We're already here. So what's going to happen? You're going to watch the Bears game. We're going to watch the Bears game. And then what? Because we already have a show planned every Thursday that you are here for, what's going to happen? You're going to come to us for the post game. Period.
Oh my God, gentlemen! It is a week from today. The Hall of Fame game is a week from today.
It is, yes. And every
unbelievable.
Every Thursday night game that the Bears play, guess what? We'll be here either during the game live with you or post game with you. But you can guarantee this: we're going to be here on Thursdays. Every Thursday, we have been, we will be, and we will continue to be every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time.
What about 26th of December?
Mongo Hall ball is before the game.
And what? Wait,
I'm saying we go live after it. Everything. PJ has been the one who's been saying I need to see Caleb Williams. He might see him hand off a couple times, but then we'll have some fodder.
This is an epic.
Hey, why don't you
shut up, Foster? What are you
This is an epic show for it to be the last show of the off season before we get football. So for those of you who wanted us to talk more Bears, this is the last show before the season kicks off for us being in the Hall of Fame game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this show, and hopefully no one was offended because it was all in fun. And as I see,
Mo,
as I see the sunlight coming up behind Jason there.
Yeah, it's not hiding anymore. It's right there.
Let's just keep it going. Fucking, let's just.
It's like
let's go fucking mental. Let's go fucking mental.
Let's go fucking mental. No.
I'm gonna make some bacon and eggs now, guys.
Guys,
you gotta stay on the air until it's dark behind you.
We really enjoy having you guys. We really enjoy spending the time with you. As you can see, it's really about fun here, and it's really epic. That's all I want to say.
I think
it's
what
authentic.
PJ is saying is that we've hit the bottom now. It's only going to get better from here. That's kind of it.
PJ doesn't
until you fall down.
PJ never said that because he wouldn't give out false information.
I say that doesn't resemble what I would say.
I do declare.
I do declare.
I'm gonna go last. So whoever asked to get it out of their system, I'm fucking wrapping this up. You okay with that?
Yeah. Shit. Fuck Green Bay.
I've got people to molest.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He muted the mic like that saved him. That's still on the air.
Yeah,
18 people. Is that what's left? Is it? Brilliant.
I thought it was 30.
Well,
to Adam.
18 on YouTube. 12 on the Twitter. No Twitter comments today.
What?
Cliff sticking to the plot.
Let's do it for Cliff. Let's swing by.
He said, "Let's swing by." We're not swinging, buddy. At least I'm not doing those stupid shit. Oh God.
That's why I like Cliff, man, because he is committed, or he should be committed. It's, one or the
I
other.
hope his wife is committed if that's what the plan is. Oh my
commit 'em.
God. Oh my God.
Cliff, that was beautiful. That was beautiful, Cliff.
What are you talking about? What he said or what he's referring to?
What he said. His text right there was so
At least PJ got it.
Lloyd Jones.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm getting the rum. This is it.
I'm getting the rum.
Fuck it, the sun's coming up. It's time for rum.
Oh, I black claw.
I'm gonna fuck you up just in the car and fucking come get you.
But you're driving
Two
today.
people coming after Dixie. That's not good.
10 pound. I love that I'm 10-pound dong. I love to be a.
At least you're not Mo.
Any day. Well, well, look at this. I can segue into an ending. Perfect. Look at that. It was silent for like 4 seconds.
Go ahead. I'm gonna roll the intro and have this on the screen. So whenever you're ready.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Can I finish the show, guys?
Yeah, it's been a blast. Thanks, guys. Great to hang out with you. Yeah, see you on the next one.
Wait, is that your best exit?
That's all you're fucking getting today, mate.
Yeah, 10 ounce.
10 ounce.
Foster. Mo Lester.
Yes, sir. Where's your lighter at? Light that thing up, man.
Light that thing up.
It's a good smoke.
It's like the size of his forearm. Or at least the length of it. Jeez.
Foster, why don't you tell people where they can find you?
In hell most days. Living hell. In this dungeon. No. You can find me on YouTube, Foster Covers, or on Twitter at Foster.
Shut up, Foster. Tell people where they can find.
Hold on. Do I need to add Dan? I'll add Dan back. I'll add Dan back.
You can find me right here every freaking Thursday night. They know that. God
$5 a feel.
Foster really put his backbone into that shit. He's like, well, you can find me on Foster at blah blah blah.com. Shut up.
Oh, is he a Southerner now? Okay.
How about you, PJ? Where can people find you?
Facebook.
Period.
Find me in here on
Bears Country Podcast.
Well,
Bears Country
Podcast with my co-hosts, where we may talk football, but we will have a laugh for sure.
Okay, fair enough. And how about you? How about you, Carl? Where can we find you?
Hold on,
Carl.
I'm working on it.
Come on, Carl.
Hold on.
Come on, Carl.
You guys can find us. You can find us at the Thy and Smy podcast.
Doesn't give a fuck about us. He's find him.
It's only $5 a feel. Thy and Smy podcast, brother.
Thy and Smy, guys.
And I am easy on the eyes.
Huh?
Bye. Smy with PJ's eyes.
Thy and Smy.
Are we turning in this? Oh my god! Like the Green Eggs and Ham book, a Dr. Seuss book.
Yes.
Thy and Smy with my little eye.
Thy Smy with my little soft on the eye guy.
Thy I Smy.
Danny 10 ounce dog.
Hey, I want to thank you for that, by the way.
The 10 ounces?
Compliment. Yeah, that's a compliment.
Subscribe to Bears Country
Not
Podcast
really.
to get insider content on the measurement of Dan's Scrody.
Sciorentino. Don't forget.
Oh.
Skewered.
All right. Well, all you fuck faces, I'm done with you. I'm going to end this shit by saying you guys are all what makes this happen. All four of you fucks. Phil McCracken. Phil McCracken. I cannot wait to see what you and
Phil McCracken
Chris Watts got coming out here on the British Bears show, which is seasonal. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good word. Fair enough. Mo Lester. I hope to see you again next week.
I'm gonna be hanging with McCracken and Watts.
Yeah. I am easy on the eyes. I got to tell you, PJ, you must have got a new camera or something because I've been wanting to just dry hump your leg the entire night with that. Yeah. You are definitely easy on the eyes. Yeah, very.
On that note,
11:04.
Yeah, let's just restart the whole episode.
Exactly.
I'm thinking let's
exactly standard
Mo,
central time.
Mo, let's just restart the whole episode. Fuck it.
Oh.
Carl.
Dixie.
Claws down.
already left
Tear
the
down,
ring.
claws up,
He's
Carl.
gone.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Talk about this, bro.
No, I think that we should celebrate Jason, and we should all have the chant going that me and Jason have been trying to do.
I agree. Before we end the show, because it's ending right now.
Mental.
Phil
Let's go fucking mental.
McCracken.
Let's go
Phil
fucking mental.
McCracken. Phil McCracken.
The fact that you had to change your light on your computer for that sunlight coming out in the background, that's impressive.
I've turned all the lights off now. This is daylight,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
This is daylight.
Fucking
Daylight,
daylight. Fuck daylight, man. Fuck the Packers and fuck daylight.
Fuck the Packers.
Any
Fuck
more
Green Bay.
comments about humping me on my leg there?
Shit. Fuck Green Bay.
No.
Fuck PJ's leg.
Shit.
I would hump your leg
Fuck Green Bay.
I would hump your leg every day of the week, PJ. Puck the Fackers DVD says.
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to end this shit out of 1, 2, 3 Bears, or you want to just keep it going? What do you want?
No. We're going to get out of here.
You want to end it out?
PJ wants to go.
Oh, yeah, we got to go.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go.
We got to go.
The lawyers have been calling for the last 2 hours.
We got to meet up at Phil McCracken's house for some fucking tea and crumpets.
Yeah, you know.
No, that's Mo. That's Mo's house.
I gotta go protect my legs, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
All right. Well, let's end this shit on a 1, 2, 3 Bears then, right? What do you think?
Let's do
Yep.
it.
Maybe.
Let's go.
Oh, maybe, huh?
Mm.
All right, ready?
Mo.
What a time you guys are ready? 1, 2, 3
Bears.
Bears.
Shit. Fuck Green Bay.